other cool stuff that we do here at Agora. It says we're streaming. Low CPU, 60 frames per second.
So with your with the bits thing that gives the ones and the 20s, I noticed I have over 3,000 on my Twitter now. Am I able to give it to myself?
No, I do not allow anybody in the game to donate anything to players in the game they're in. So,
Okay.
so if you wanted to come watch the stream on Monday night and you wanted to donate to those players on that, then absolutely. And so those are free tokens. For every 3,000 that you trade in, you can donate a Nat 1 or a Nat 20. If you actually spend coin and you cheer bits, for every 200 bits cheered, you can, well, in the 1E game, it's every 100 bits. You can give them a +1 on a dice roll. For this game, if people cheer 200 bits, it lets them give you an advantage. So everybody has at least, no, I take it back. It looks like Edelbrock has 2 advantages. Gage has 1. Nobody else has any. But everybody except Edelbrock has a Nat 20 because they got carried over from last stream. I'm carrying them over. So, but we'll get through that once we get started. We got a few minutes yet. Jacob, if you happen to be listening, just post in chat. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the Discord, just so that I don't. Actually, what I'll probably do is let me get my phone, since because Discord gets covered up by my 2 screens here. I'll open up my Discord on my phone, and I'll try to keep track of you. Hopefully my eyes will catch the any messages that he happens to post.
Are you talking to Gore?
Yeah, I don't know if he's listening in or not. He said he wouldn't be able to talk because technically he's working, but he'd be able to like send messages into Discord. If so, I just said if he's listening, he can post. If not, that's fine. He'll be here eventually.
Or he's not even in the Discord at the moment.
Yeah, no, he. I don't even. I was looking to see if he had popped in yet. It says that he's on. Oh no, it doesn't. It says he's asleep, so he hasn't checked in yet. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll get it handled. What's up, Mr. Snake? Appreciate you coming by, even though I broke your heart and we're playing this game tonight and not the dwarves. We'll get back to it. I feel really, really, really bad about what happened last session. I don't know that we'd have gotten all the way through it anyway, but it's quite possible we could have. So it's definitely a learning experience because trying to balance, make it enough each part to be one session, but I think the way I've got it done, it would have worked out to be 2 sessions anyway. That's right, man. I don't want anybody killing my cat. So it was a pretty good session, though, man. I thought it was going fairly well for a non-campaign sort of spur of the moment thing. All right. 30 seconds and counting. 30 seconds and counting. 30 seconds and counting. Interesting. Why didn't that not show? Now I feel bad. I do a shout out. It's supposed to show on the screen. But anyway, let's kick this thing off. Otherwise, we'll never get through it.
Am I able to drag it out of the equipment?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Are you able to do it yourself or no? Because if you can't do it yourself, I'll do.
I know where it's at. I'm checking.
Okay. Yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode. Appreciate you guys being here on a Friday night. We are back after a little bit of a hiatus, just 1 week because I had to go and hang out with the wife this last holiday weekend. We got a 4-day weekend. Well, I mean, we gamed Friday and then not Monday. So I guess technically we're not on a hiatus. We're just back from whatever we were doing. But if you were with us last Friday, it wasn't this game. It was just I call it a one shot, but it's more of a two shot because we had issues with which I will not get into a lot of detail. But as always, you know that we have a shit show going on here. So, hey, so anyway, appreciate you guys being here. I am Sean. They are the players. This is Savage Tides, just so you know you're in the right place. Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This game is originally from the Savage Tide 3rd edition via Dungeon Magazine. Back in the day, if you know, you know. If you don't, go check it out. Unless you're a player. If you're a player, don't go check it out. Because we want you to be surprised. So, anyway, glad you guys could be with us tonight. Let's see, where we don't have Hakon again. And so I am probably going to be removing Hakon from the game. So as much as we want players playing and give them as much of a break and opportunity as we can, I am not going to continue to string along the rest of the party thinking that they've got a pally to go around with them when they don't. So with that, I will just look at replacing Haycon, or maybe we'll just go down to 4 players. Who knows? Also, for those that don't know, Gage made an abrupt discharge. What's the word I'm looking for? An abrupt departure from our Discord. I knew that he was looking to not be able, well, I should say not looking to. He was telling me he might not be able to play much longer because of something he had going on with work. But he literally just dropped off Discord, off the face of the earth. And so our old friend Cora, who you may recall played Nilo in our Parentland Adventures / Heroes of Christchurch campaign, our last 5e campaign, will be returning to take Gage at least till the end of Arc 1, which could be coming up soon. I won't give it away, but at the end of Arc 1, we are going to decide whether we're going to keep Gage or Cora's going to come in with a new character. We'll see how that goes. He and I have been in discussions on what is going to happen. I just want to keep that under wraps for now. But until then, Cora has been kind enough to come in and say that he'll take on Gage, which is very nice of him, especially because he's on the West Coast and he has to rush to get home every time we play. So I definitely appreciate the effort. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you guys here tonight. If you're new here, welcome. Old hands, obviously, welcome back. Oh, yay. And of course, ads are working. Sorry. If you can hear me talking through the ad, I apologize. I usually catch it and say dismiss for a little while, but I missed it this time. But that's okay. Anyway, old hands, welcome back. Don't forget, as you watch, you earn tokens, and you can trade those tokens in for Nat 1s or Nat 20s. Just make sure that you get them in early so that they can be used for or have the availability of being used for the entire stream, because they are free as far as you're concerned. I will say that following, subscribing, interacting in chat, all of those things that you do sort of speed up the rate at which you earn those tokens, if that's something you like to do to trade those in. And as I mentioned to our players themselves cannot donate to the game they're in, but if they want to come donate to another game, like this stream could go to the 5 or the 1E stream and they could donate there, that'd be totally fine. You just can't donate to yourself. Sorry. So yeah. Also, if you want to help support the stream, don't forget, for every 200 bits that you cheer, you can donate an advantage to your favorite player or DM. Excuse me. Where am I? Oh yeah. So as of right now, Edelbrock has 2 advantages and Gage has 1 advantage. And what that means is, just like inspiration, the only difference is if you have multiple, or you can carry multiple at a time. So as I said, Edelbrock has 2. So technically Edelbrock, if he rolled and failed, he could roll again and fail and roll a third time and pass, because he's got 2 advantages that allow him to do so. And like I said, for the Nat 1s and Nat 20s, those are free, but they only last for the stream that they're given, unless I carry them over for some reason. And I did carry over last stream because Monkey donated a bunch to us, I think it was. Edelbrock used his Nat 20, but Forge, Gage, and Mormut, actually, I am going to, because this is just how I roll, because Haycon's not here, nor is he going to be here, I'm going to take Haycon's natural 20 and give it to Edelbrock. So now all the players tonight have a natural 20 at their disposal. And what that means is, for any dice roll, you can call it before, or you can wait till you see what you get and then decide to use it after the fact. You can trade any dice roll into a natural 20. The only thing you cannot do is if for example, I have a Nat 1 available, and if you roll a crit against me and I say I want to change your dice roll to a Nat 1, you cannot then turn around and say, well, I'm going to change it to a Nat 20 with mine, because you cannot. It's not like Uno reverse. You can't go one on top of the other, right? It's just a one time, and that's the one that gets used, and nobody can override you with something else. So anyway, bottom line is, Right now, everybody has a Nat 20 available. I, your humble DM, have a Nat 1 available. And as I said, Edelbrock has 2 advantages. Gage, you currently have 1. That is in addition to if you already have inspiration for something I may have given to you. Also, if you want to help support the stream, obviously we always love subscriptions, but if you're not someone who likes to try to remember when your subscriptions renew and all that good stuff, we do have a tip jar. Let's go to our homepage on Twitch, twitch.tv/Agora Quest, and you can see about halfway down, you see our tip jar. Click it, it'll take you to the donation page, and it'll go right to me. Doesn't go to Twitch. They don't get a cut. No, nothing. It's literally a donation straight to the content provider. So not just us. If you have a good favorite content provider on Twitch that you enjoy and they have a tip jar, I encourage you to use that. Or subscribe if that's what you want to do. I know that if you have Amazon Prime, they give you 1 free Twitch subscription. That's part of your Amazon Prime. So if you want to do that, awesome. Appreciate it. Anything helps. Every penny that you guys help donate to keep the stream alive and well goes right back into the stream. And I will say that I don't look for it. I have no problem. It's not much to pay out of pocket what I do pay. It's not like it's killing me, but it's nice to be able to not spend my beer money trying to pay for things like Forge and content that I get for the game. So anyway, bottom line is we appreciate you guys here. Last but not least, don't forget, if you like Greyhawk like we do, there is a Greyhawk team page, twitch.tv/team/Greyhawk Creatives. Go check it out. There's a lot of good content providers out there that deal in not just Greyhawk per se, but old school Dungeons and Dragons, man. There's a lot of really good stuff. Lord Gazumba, Anna Meyer, Mike Disney, who, those that you don't know, had some issues going on. So if you haven't been to Mike Disney, I encourage you to go check out his page and give a little donation. Dude's been having a rough patch, but he's an amazing artist, man. I got some of his stuff up on my wall, and it's pretty cool. Other than that, let us talk about where we are and what we are doing. If you have been following the stream, you know that here in Sasserine, about a year ago, there was a huge event known as the Age of Worms, and a bunch of undead came up out of the ground and was attacking not just Sasserine, but pretty much the entire planet. The party was part of some of those normal everyday folks that were living here in town, but they had skills that were good enough, and they helped beat back a lot of those undead. And one of the people in town that they saved was a man by the name of Varric Vanderborn. And Mr. Vanderborn was a rather well-to-do merchant here in town. And so the party got themselves a little bit of a notoriety. They created their own little group that I affectionately call the Tide Wardens, but it hasn't caught on yet. I don't know why. But these gentlemen were just recently hired by one Lavinia Vanderborn because of some issues she was having with the port harbor master of Sasserine, and his hirelings had confiscated one of their vessels known as the Blue Nixie. And so Lavinia Vanderborn hired the party to go check out why, after she paid the fines and taxes and everything else, that the crew would not turn her vessel back over. So the party did that. They discovered that the group that was on the vessel were actually part of some sort of a smuggling operation that was going on that dealt with illicit animals. And of course, Sasserine being a port town right on the jungle, there's a lot of exotic animals, so to speak, that can fetch a good penny for people within the region as well as people at other parts of the world. And so Sasserine has a rather tight grip on what can and cannot be traded. And they found out that this vessel was dealing in some rather exotic animals. And I should say the crew they were just using the Blue Nixie to do that. And they managed to stop the crew just before they were getting underway to go meet somebody somewhere to offload the cargo. Party recovered the boat, and as a result were hired by Lavinia Vanderborn, and so they have been sort of going with her on a couple of places to help her along. The first of which was to the city vaults to once the party recovered the ship, they also recovered her father's signet ring, which apparently is a key to get into the city vaults. And in there, they discovered that her brother, Vanthus Vanderborn, had pretty much cleaned out the party funds. There was a bunch of money still left in one. There's like 4 or 5 separate chambers in the family vault, and one of them still had some containers and chests full of coin. There was also a bunch of documents and journals and ledgers indicating that there were a bunch of people in the city that owed the Vanderborns money. It's just the Vanderborn family or their parents apparently, while they were great adventurers, they were kind of lenient when it came to collecting what was due. So Lavinia took a lot of the paperwork and a lot of the and using the funds to help get the business started back. In the interim, the party was trying to figure out where the hell Vanthus Vanderborn went. Well, they were searching through town and they were finally approached by a rather unsavory looking half elf. And this individual told them that Vanthus and some others were trying to reestablish a pirate operation on Parrot Island. Now, Parrot Island was once a place that harbored pirates and ne'er-do-wells. How-do-wells, you say? Ne'er-do-wells. And so the party elected to go check it out, and they discovered an entry, a vertical shaft with a rope ladder going down into the tunnels. And so they went down, and just as they have, just as they got down to the bottom, they heard something from above, and they moved out of the way just in time as a body come crashing down, and that was where we left off. Players, you got any questions about where we were, what we're doing, or anything that might need to be resolved before we continue tonight's episode 5 of Savage Tide?
Yeah, I got one.
You're here.
I am here. I have been here since 4:30, just muted. Do we level up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Wah,
All
wah,
right.
wah.
I am riding with someone else in about 20 minutes, so I will not be able to talk at all.
Yep.
So just someone do please keep an eye on that Discord so I can do stuff. And if can you send me a screenshot of Gage's spell list? That would be appreciated.
Sure. You want to ask hard questions. Give me 2 seconds to try to get that.
Yeah, no, I'm in no rush because I'm still driving anyways. But once I pick up my roommate
Yep.
and we're headed back, he'll be the one driving.
Okay.
So I'll be able to sit here and tippy tappy the entire way.
All right. I'm going to try. I won't be able to get the entire list though. I'm looking.
I just sent 2.
I even expanded it. Oh wait, I think I can. Yep, I can get everything except sleep. No, never mind. I can do them. They have shield on here twice because they've got it once where.
Yeah, they have a free cast from something. I don't know what.
There's an at will. So all right, cool. All right, so.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
My only question is, did we search the body that fell?
Not yet. We never got that far.
No.
And I will cover that. I just took a screenshot. I'm going to post it in Discord. Is that okay?
Yep, that's exactly where I wanted to see it.
Do you want it on
Thank you.
in the channel or on a direct message?
In the channel is fine, so I don't have to flip back and forth between different things because I'll be replying to the main Savage Tide channel.
Okay, just posted it. All right, cool. All right, so.
Thank you. Muting back up.
All right. Let me close Gage's sheet now. All right, cool. Great. So as we move into tonight's episode of Agora Quest, our 5th edition game. All right, so I'm going to give this description again really quick. This is what happened last week, and then we can pick up from there. The narrow shaft opens into a low-ceiling chamber slick with moisture. Salt water drips steadily from cracks overhead, each splash echoing unnaturally loudly in the dark. The air smells of wet stone, mildew, and something fouler beneath it all, the unmistakable stink of decay. Ancient crates lay collapsed against the walls, their wood swollen and split from years of dampness. Rusted hooks jut out from the stone where the lanterns once hung, while muddy footprints, some fresh, some a little more than smears, stain the floor near the center of the room. A sudden crash from above interrupts the silence as a body comes careening down and it slams into the floor where you were just standing, sending globs of muddy slime blasting out in all directions. The body of a half-elf, throat slit, fresh blood oozing from his wound, lies face down, body contorted in impossible angles. Dust trickles down from the ceiling, followed by, moments later, the muffled grinding of heavy stone. I should say, just before that, the rope ladder itself comes careening down, crashing to the floor, followed by the muffled grinding of heavy stone above. Whatever route led back to the surface has just been sealed and cut away. From beyond the sealed portal comes a sinister laugh and a voice. "Tell Pincus I said hello." And then silence. And that is where we are going to pick up tonight's episode 5 of Agora Quest Savage Tide. You are free to move about the cabin.
As the body hits the mud, I step behind Edelbrock to shield myself.
Okay. As you look down, you recognize the body of the half-elf as the rogue who told you guys about this place and that Vanthus was setting something up down here.
Check the body.
Okay, go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Did you get
I'm going to guard the hallway.
Okay. I do want to say that Gage.
I'm the worst investigator.
As you search him, you don't find, he doesn't have anything on him. He's wearing his leathers, so that would mean his leather armor is still okay. Although it's worn and beat up. He doesn't appear to have any weapons on him, and there are no coin pouch or anything either.
So he doesn't have the coins that he was paid?
Not that you found, no.
All right. Mona, perhaps you should scamper down the hallway and see what you see. Gage, you're going to probably need to cast light so you can see, but I would keep it covered.
I will stealth.
All right, he is going to...
And Gage, you might want to hold on to my cloak as we travel down here.
Interesting. It doesn't, it's like he has light on him, but it's not like, let me see what the effect is. It's weird. He cast it, but it didn't like do anything. Let me,
Yeah, even though I'm stealthing.
oh, that's why. Okay, hang on a sec. I engage and apply the light. There we go. Now we can see. Sorry. I was like, I can't see anything. Oh, because I'm a dumb DM and I have to apply it. Okay. So, Mormont, as you...
Even though he's lit up, he's not lit up, right?
Yeah, correct. And I hate having to play a character because when I click on him, it's not letting me deselect them. And so,
I think the escape key will.
no, I hit escape and it's not letting me. As a DM, I've got control over everybody. So it's like this the minute I select somebody. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can see. Mormont, as you work your way down the hall, you can see that this place is old. It's fairly smooth, so you can tell it was worked at one time. There are old rotted support beams periodically every few feet or so. But the floor itself is muddy and slimy, and you can see there are remnants of footprints and whatnot, very similar to what was in the middle of the room.
I think until we get a better idea what's going on down here, I think we should move corner to corner, but stay within view range.
Yes, I'd like to roll investigation for each little stretch of hallway to see if there's any tripwires or
Okay.
traps.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you move along. Your first around the corner, like I said, it sort of makes this down the hall a few feet and then turns toward the west. You don't find anything in this hallway. Moving your way down, you see it turns immediately and hits a door. The door itself looks old and worn, but it's heavy moisture makes it appear as if it has been, there we go, makes it appear as if it has been swollen shut. So you can see it sort of bulging.
Can you give me control of Gage? I can move him along with us.
Yeah, let me do that so I don't forget. Let me go configure ownership. Edelbrock, you are now the owner of Gage until Korra shows. Cool, thank you. Appreciate the help.
Is the door open easily, or is it, as you said?
It appears very like heavily wedged in there. Probably going to take a little bit of oomph to get it open.
I will slide my crowbar out of my backpack.
Okay.
And attempt to pry it open with my massive strength.
All right. Give me an athletics check, please. A DC 13 will succeed in loosening it. A DC 15 or better will actually get it all the way. As you lean against it. Yeah, your strength is just not enough to break it off the hinge.
Sounds like the dwarf might need to.
Yeah, I think a little guy needs to move out of the way.
Yeah, well, I'll bow out. Go on then, dwarf.
Same for you, sir. A DC 13 will get it to where you can move through and push it out of the way, and a DC 15 or greater will really basically burst it off, giving full opening.
You said athletics check?
Athletics check, yes. Nice. As you crack, you wedge the crowbar in here, and you see the door give way enough that you can open it and move through if you so desire.
Let's open it and see what's behind door number 1.
Okay. You can just click on the door to open it if you want. As you open the door, you hear a sort of a moaning sound, and shambling toward you, you see this slimy, worm-infested kind of zombie-like sailor-looking fellow shamble toward you. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Bring it in. Grant me favor.
Forge needs to make a contested strength check as I try to push him in.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do that to you.
Do you want me to roll for Gage?
Yeah, if you want. If not, I can roll for him. It's no big deal. I was just going to roll right off the sheet.
Why did my roll show up?
I don't know. It doesn't.
You're on the board.
Yeah, it
Just no
said.
roll.
No, you got a 14 on the your strength check, but it doesn't show. It doesn't show. So yeah, go ahead and roll again. No big deal. Maybe
That's
this time.
strange.
Maybe this time you'll get better
Or worse.
or
It was
worse.
a public roll too.
Yeah. I love it.
See?
I love it. That's freaking crazy. All right, go ahead, Brock. You're up first.
Can I delay my action to after the zombies?
Yeah, so you hold your action and then you just go to the end of the turn. So what I will do, I thought there was a way to do it. No, it doesn't. That's okay. Yeah. So essentially you're just holding your action, but you want to hold action or...
I just want to delay my turn.
Yep, you can do that. That's fine.
I mean, I can move down to that bottom of the turn order. I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I was always wondering, I thought there's a way that I can do that without having to...
You should be able to change my initiative.
Yeah,
But I'm at
well-
the top of the order anyway, so it's just...
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I don't have that module added on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it, and then I got rid of it because sometimes it would flake on me. But yeah, this one I don't have. But anyway, we just know you're at the top. Anyway, Gage is up.
Yeah, I don't know what he wants to do.
Yeah, he doesn't combat. I should actually take him out. I'm going to remove him because Gage doesn't combat. Mormont, you are up, sir. You can move through Forge. Moving through an ally is double movement, so it's 10 foot to get that 5 foot to get past him, and then whatever movement you have left.
How many do you see, Forge? May I
I only
ask?
see one.
I will move through to
That's one more than I see.
here and
Give me a quick perception check, Mormont.
yeah.
Okay. You're good. Thank you.
Yep. I perceive nothing. I will move here to attack this zombie with the short sword.
Okay.
Give him a little attack.
Nice. Crit. That is awesome.
Very nice.
Zia is sneak attack with that crit.
I'm gonna apply it. And my sneak attack. I guess I could hit crit, but either way.
We do this.
Yeah, was that max damage?
It was.
Yep. Here. Like that. All right. Oh, there we go. Here.
Oh no, you're 1 point off max damage.
As you sneak behind it, as it's going, it sort of ignores you as you whip around it, and it's going for the dwarf, and you manage to impale it with your blade from behind, and ripping up, you manage to sever like half of its body from the other half. And I have to roll, it's a, what is it, 5 plus the damage done, so a DC 28 to see Constitution save to see if he can remain standing. Actually, let me see what it says here. It says, yep, DC 5 plus damage taken. So you did 23 damage. So I need a DC 28 con save.
I don't think he has enough con.
Oh, and I rolled a crit too. Look at that. A 23.
Nat 20.
You know what I should have done? I should have just taken his nat 20 and turned it to a nat 1, but I won't. As the zombie fails its con save, and in one fell blow, you manage to drop this creature to its knees. Forge, you see the zombie split almost in half before you, the gore spilling out onto the floor as the body itself drops. Inside, you could see its blackened and water-filled, pus-filled skin sort of, as it hits the floor, splashing oozy goo around your boots. And you see a smiling Mormont standing behind it. What do you want to do?
Yeah, don't go eating it all, Mormont.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to step in.
Okay. Give me a perception check. The hallway that you're in, you can see, runs east and west. It ends in a set of double doors in each end. Each end has at least one of its doors swinging open, hanging barely on the remains of hinges. The other door closed and swollen shut. Through the far eastern door, you can see shambling in your direction another zombie.
Let's see. My movement's 30. These squares are what? 5 foot or 10?
That 5 feet squares.
So then that would be
You've already moved 5 feet.
right. So if I step through a dead body, it'd be
That's another. So that'll be 15 feet that you've just.
15.
Yep.
20, 5, 30.
Yep.
And take a swing.
Okay. Excuse me.
Come on.
You have to target it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It's all right. 17 hits, but you still have to go ahead and target, and then now you can just
Roll
do
damage.
the roll damage. Yeah. Nice. All right. Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
All right. As you slam into the zombie, you see it sort of, again, they have the look of sailors, although these don't look like, you can see it doesn't look really old, like it doesn't look like it's been down here for hundreds of years. They're wearing rather modern day sort of clothing in the city of Sasserine, if that says anything. And this, you slam into it with your warhammer. It knocks it back half of a step, and it turns and lunges at you, going with its slam attack. Yeah, of course I missed.
The wall.
Yep. As he slams he actually hits the door frame, just barely missing you, causing the door frame to rattle and slimy mud to sort of drop, but no damage as we go to the top of the next. Edelbrock, you are up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go that way.
That's fine. You can see that Forge at the far end of the hall is engaged with something in the doorway.
Am I able to target it with a spell?
Yeah, because Forge is rather short, and this is a human size or an actual remnant of a human.
I'm not short. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Yeah. It's not saying a lot. Nice, 17 as you hit
What's
the
there?
zombie. I thought you were bald with a knot. Nice. Is that it for you?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
I lost Gauge.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. He's not going anywhere, so if you just want to leave him there till combat until we have to move him, you can. Mormont, you are up as you see another one of these ghastly creatures battling with the dwarf in the doorframe.
Slide on down here and fling open this door. And there's
Okay.
not another one behind. Damn it. And I'll move up.
Okay.
And I will tell the dwarf, this is how you do it.
Yes, that hits. A 21. Nice.
And I
Great.
will take my sneak attack.
Even though I shot the zombie, I am watching the rear of us.
Okay. Nice.
Little snicker snack.
As you come up and you once again slice through the zombie, dropping it. Now I have to, let's see, you did 10, 15, so it is a DC 20 con save. Oh, so close yet so far. As the zombie fails, as it drops to the floor, dead.
I flick the zombie blood off on the floor behind me.
As shambling out from around the corner from some of the slimy mold and everything that's in the wall, another one comes shambling out, going after the little would-be goblin warrior.
Nope, I refuse to be attacked.
Okay. As you get slammed by the whoop-de-doo. 4 hit points of damage to Mormont.
Oh, great.
Yeah. All right. Forge,
Nice.
you see as your companion, the goblin, as Mormont comes up and takes care of business on the zombie that was in front of you. Before he has time to react, another one launches at him from behind, catching him unaware and slamming him up against the door frame that he just came bursting through. You can see that he's a little bit rattled.
Alrighty. Then let's step up and hit him.
Careful, they have sneak attack too.
Nice.
And this is how you do it.
This is how you do
I'll tell Jordan, let's go.
it. You deal 4 hit points of damage to the zombie. Is that it for Forge?
That is it for Forge.
Edelbrock, you are up. You can see that Mormont got blindsided by a zombie from behind. Swing! Bada, bada, bada. As you swing, and it clears over the top of it and Mormont as it sort of shambles just out of range as you rattle into the door frame next to Mormont, but no cigar. Mormont, you are up.
I look up at Edelbrock like, what the hell was that? And then I stab it with my short sword.
Nice.
Actually, I didn't have him targeted.
Yeah. It's all right. A 5 wouldn't hit anyway.
I didn't think it would. At least
All
I can.
right. And yes, another sneak attack.
I was like, surely I can hit a zombie.
For a total of 10.
Nice. All right. As the zombie really, really infatuated with Mormont because he's so short, slams him again. Dang, that's so close to a crit. As he hits Mormont again. Oh, this time 7 hit points of damage to the goblin.
How's my little goblin friend looking?
Pretty rough. Forge, you're up.
A little speed bag.
That is an awesome description. That's it, man. I'm going to get you. That was for Christmas. We're going to get you a cloak that has speed bag on the back of it.
We gotta get rid of this thing first, so I'm gonna take another swing at it.
Nice. Slam with a 21, slamming your warhammer into the back of the thing, sending it splashing into the... Nice. As you do 8. So 8 points damage plus a 5 is a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Oh, so close. He made it. As he has 1 hit point. As you slam him, as it sort of staggers and it recuperates slowly right after that, standing back up, flailing and turning to look and see where the blow came from. Back to the top of the order, Edelbrock.
Yeah, by the way, it's working for me. If you click and drag a box, it takes me off my character. It might work for you too.
What do you mean?
You just click and drag a box anywhere on the screen.
I know. I got it working now. It's like suddenly it started working. I'm like, I don't know, but whatever.
All right, let me try this pitiful attack again. At least at that time.
Yeah, barely, but you hit.
Well, he only has 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's all right. But as you do 3 hit points of damage. And now I have to do a DC 8 Constitution saving throw. As is 11, as it staggers once again, but refuses to go down. Mormont.
She's able to play by mail now.
What's that?
Shank.
Play by mail now.
Yeah. Shank, shank, shank. Oh, so close to a crit. 15 still hits. All right. There is 8 hit points of damage.
Yeah.
Sneak attack?
I won't do the sneak attack. Just do that.
All right. That's a DC 13 con save. So close. He fails his con save, and the zombie falls. That is the last of the zombies that you can see here right now. as you look around. As you look around and see the 3 dead, don't forget to deselect the zombies so I can just move them off the map and get them out of y'all's way. As you see the 3 dead remnant zombie creatures, you can see, as I said, they have an appearance of Edelbrock. Don't forget to deselect. The last zombie is still selected by you. It looks like.
That's Mormont.
Is it?
Yeah, I changed my color to purple.
Mormont's I'm showing is red. Who's black?
Oh, who's black? Oh, no.
No, that looks purple to me. I can't
That's
tell.
me.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I don't know if you guys would be able to, it'll like later on it'll be like, hey, you're still selected this guy that's 80 feet away. Anyway, as you look, you could see, as I said, these 3 zombie fellers. I'll go ahead and I'll put them back on here in case you guys want to do whatever.
Do any of them by chance look like either the brother or that pinkish guy?
Go ahead and give me investigation. As
Mormont for 7.
As Mormont now is back to 13. As you look, you don't recognize, you're not really sure. One thing you notice is that the bodies have almost like claw marks and burn marks on them. Edelbrock, you would swear that there's magical burning on some of the flesh of these zombies, in addition to raking claws. So it looks like these individuals died in a horrific manner. How they're undead, you don't know unless somebody was down here raising them. But you can tell that they are not old, as in been here for hundreds of years. They're relatively new, I guess, for lack of a better term, zombies. Like somebody was
Fresh meat.
Yeah, somebody was in the city. They decided to come down here. They got waylaid by something, and now they're walking around as zombies.
So are all these doors that are open supposed to be open?
Yes. Yep. Some of them are open. Some doors are closed. As you guys are standing in, every one of these hallways and rooms is about the same description. It has heavy mudded floors, well-shaped rooms, old wooden pillars that are semi-rotted, holding up the ceilings of the rooms. The room that you are in, Edelbrock, I'll give a quick description. You can see that in this room there are 4 immense wooden pillars loom from the darkness, their surfaces slick with moisture and veined with pale fungus. Above, the ceiling sags ominously beneath the weight of the island overhead. Thick curtains of mold and hanging fungal strands sway gently in the damp air, though no breeze can be felt. Every creak of the timbers sounds like the groan of a ship dying at sea. Several doors line this chamber. One to the west hangs shut beneath streaks of black mildew. Beyond it, coming the slow, rhythmic sound of water sloshing against stone. 2 doors stand to the north, though the westernmost one has been nearly torn from its hinges as if something forced its way through in desperate haste. 2 more doors wait silently to the east, where you guys just came from, their swollen wood warped by years of salt and decay. The southern end of the room looks like it's almost collapsed entirely into a mound of rubble and broken masonry. Dark seawater pushes inward from beneath the fallen stone, forming a cold pool that stretches halfway into the chamber itself. Rotted pilings jut from the water like the ribs of a drowned ship, all that remains of an old wooden pier. Something floats among them. A man's corpse drifts face down in the black water, gently rocking with each ripple. His clothes hang in tatters, and one pale hand slowly bumps against the piling with a hollow that echoes through the chamber. Mormon, I don't know if you want to join him or not.
So does it look like there's an exit to where the water's coming in?
No, the water itself is murky and you're not sure how deep, but you can see the remnants of this pier right here. And there's a body kind of floating in it, like right at the end on the corner of this pier. It's just sort of, you can't walk through the water, dude. If you go to walk in the water, it's going to be over the top of, I'm just going to say it's going to be over the top of your hair. You can see from right where it's at. Give me a, well, actually, let me do this.
Thinking they can walk on water.
I am going to do this first. Since, and this is
Actually, I can see a zombie.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's like because everybody's moving around and not giving me a chance to give a description of the room, but that's okay. I was just going to say I need to roll a 20 or let me look, 25% chance. How much does the dwarf weigh? I'll just roll here. As you stand and you walk out onto the remnants of this pier, it begins to creak and boards begin to crack slightly, but it just barely holds your weight. But as it does, it causes a sort of a sloshing sound as the pier kind of dips down into water as your weight almost breaks the boards, but not quite, causing a ripple effect to kind of go along the water. And as it does, you see the rippling doesn't stop. As suddenly bursting out of the water, you see several giant crabs. Once again, everybody,
God damn it, the dwarf got crabs.
everybody roll for initiative.
No, Brock, I thought we discussed bringing your work to work.
Yeah, I'm rolling good initiatives today.
Yep. All right, let me clear this out here real quick so we can start from scratch.
Yeah, Gage should be here. I think he can fight this time.
All right. Oops. Ah, damn it. Hang on. I accidentally clicked reload and it's reloading my forge. It's because I'm an idiot. I hit the wrong button. Give me uno momento. Feel stupid.
I don't know if it matters to you, but there's a slight break in the wall right there.
What's that?
There's a slight break in your
Oh,
wall.
yeah. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. All right. I just have all of my zombies off that I got killed off to the side. All right.
So are these crabs out of the water or are they in the water?
They're in the water, but they come up like right here where it's rather shallow where the pier is and it dips down. They come scrambling up out of and they see the fresh meat of the dwarf.
Oh, I got crabs. Giant crabs. Giant crabs.
Nice. Oh man, so
I'll try not to
close.
share 'em.
As the giant pincher slams onto your leg, trying to grip a hold of you, but it cannot quite break through the heavy metal plates therein. Edelbrock.
You said that the pier is wood, right?
Yes, the pier is wood and it's semi-rotted. It's semi-buoyant, sitting on like these flotation kind of pylon things. So it floats as the water goes up. The pier will rise slightly, and as a dwarf went to get on it, it sort of creaked and semi-cracked and whatnot, and it sloshed down in the water. So his weight sort of pushing it down on the water, and these crabs are swarming up over him there.
So am I able to target these crabs even though they're in the water?
I am going to say yes, because when you look and see, you can see them clambering out. You can see this one here. It's a little bit shallower right here. So it's only about maybe a foot or so deep where it's at. So you can see it's moving in your direction. Nice. As your Eldritch Blast slams into the crab, and you see that it literally almost ricochets off the thick chitinous back, not appearing to do any damage. All right, Gage. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gage, what do you want to do? We will wait to see what Cora tells us. Nice, says Gage casts True Strike. Who did that? That was Corvus. Nice, okay. All right, as you're using your rapier with True Strike, okay.
I want to be clear. I'm using this on my phone. All I can see is the top left corner of those little commands and the map. And I got the little bar on the bottom, but I cannot activate anything in the chat, and I cannot use the character sheet.
Okay.
That's fine.
However you can do it. So are you able to attack at all? Looks like you targeted.
I can't hit. I can cast that spell, but I can't hit the buttons in the chat.
I got you. Okay.
And I also cannot move my token. I can move the
That's
map,
right.
but not the token.
You crits with the hit. 26 says you hit with the crit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Nice. I like it. As he does 17 hit points of damage.
It's like crab meat's on the menu.
Looks like crab meat's on the menu. Nice.
He's
As
still
you-
alive after that?
Oh, yeah. He's still alive. He slams into him, doing 17 hit points of damage. Anything else?
Is that all you got?
You know what I got to do? I forgot something. Let me start. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Gage. Marmot.
I will drop my short sword and unsling my short bow
Okay.
and take a shot at the one beside Forge.
Okay.
Aim for the cracks in the chitin.
Ooh, just a bit outside as your arrow hits it and it's sticking right into it. You could see now it's like it's got one of those bike flags on it now as the flags or the oh my god, the feathers on your arrow are sort of sticking up like a flag on the back of a bike.
I tag them, you bag them.
Okay. Anything else?
End of turn.
All right. As another crab comes crawling up out of the water, going after our favorite dwarf.
It's okay. You can take it like a dwarf.
Yeah, these things are never going to hit you anyway.
Thank God for an AC of 18.
Yep, exactly. Okay. As another crab comes up out of the water. This time, going after Gage. A little bit softer meat.
Not so tough.
Seriously. Come on. Forge, you're up.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, Forge is. That was weird. It should have been you, but I went to. Let's see. I did. That crab attacked you. Okay, I see what I did. Okay. Anyway, Forge, you're up. My bad.
Not a problem. I'm going to take a swing at this one. Clang it in. Let's make some clanging.
Nice, as you slam down onto it and your hammer just ricochets off the thick, scaly hide of the giant crab. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm going to use my 20.
Oh, okay. All right. As Forge uses his natural 20, go ahead and roll your damage and make sure you just do it as a crit. Nice. 16 hit points of damage. As you manage to crack open the crab, leaving its innards completely exposed as it sinks slowly, as it drops off the clinging to the pier. It drops back on its claws, sort of like an old spider, wrapping up and slowly sinking back down into the shallow water. Anything else from you?
At that point, no.
Okay. As this one comes up out of the water, coming behind Forge. Ah, finally, I hit. Just barely. Well, soft 20. Yeah, that's fine, though. A hit's a hit. Oops, wrong one. Ah, that was,
For damage, damn.
I know, I was wrong. Sorry, my bad. As Forge suffers 5 hit points of damage.
This game is first edition lethality.
Yep. All right, as they go back to the top of the order, as this crab is clinging to the side as its other claw goes out after the dwarf. As another hit.
Damn.
Another 4 hit points of damage against the dwarf. Edelbrock, you are up, sir. I think that hit. That did. Nice. 11 hit points of damage to the crab. I'm not sure which crab you hit.
It was this one targeted.
Yeah, okay. As you blast that one out of existence. That one is no longer. Anything else for you?
No, not for me.
Gage, you're up. Anything for you? There is a crab right next to you to your left if you did not see.
I assume that's which one he wants to attack.
All right. As he true strikes again. You want to go ahead and do his rapier attack?
Yeah, working on it. It was true strike an advantage.
No, all it does is it adds a bonus to your attack. As the 14 misses, now it just gives you a, let's see, Guided by a flash of insight, you make one attack with a weapon using a spell's casting. It uses your spell casting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity. Attack, if it deals damage, it can be radiant or whatever type you choose, yada yada, but he missed anyway, so. Oh, his attack missed. Marmot, you're up. This one. Oh, yeah, you retargeted already. Okay, cool.
Yes, I snatch up my short sword and run up behind it.
Okay.
I'm so depressed that they got rid of the unlimited crab legs at Red Lobster.
Well, here you go. Now's your chance to restart it.
Yes, yes.
I was just thinking it was amusing that a dwarf of all people didn't know about the mines of Moria.
Man, what's that +5? Dude, what's up with that? As you hit for 7.
My fantastic dexterity.
I'm guessing so. Is it for you?
Sneak attack.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, not too bad. Another 4. All right.
Those crab legs.
That it for
Take
you?
a turn. Yes.
This one crawls out here, going after Forge. Oh, yeah, another hit.
Motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but he doesn't do any damage. 2 hit points of damage for Forge.
Super crabs.
I love
Give
it.
me some big penicillin. What the hell?
All right, as this one goes after Gage. Watch, I'll roll a 1. No, I hit. Yay. As Gage gets hit with the claw attack.
Loaded dice. Loaded dice.
For 5 hit points of damage. Forge, you are up.
Let's get rid of some of the numbers here. Yeah, dice are definitely loaded.
Something ain't right. That it for you?
Oh.
It's the crab. Sorry. You gonna
No.
you gonna move, or you got anything else you got to do? Any bonus actions or anything?
That's what I was just looking at real quick.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like I got anything I can do, so.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Sorry, I was just reading something here real quick. As the giant crab turns to, as it sees the small little thing that is much easier to get to than the big old armored dwarf, as he attacks Marmot with a crit.
Son of a bitch.
Told you, loaded dice.
As Marmot, why did it, I did crit, why did it only do 6, 5? Did 4 plus 1? That should be like 11 hit points. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it didn't, because I rolled crit. You don't have any like resistance to anything, right?
No, just my indomitable charm.
All right, well, I did that.
Well, we call it 10, and we're good.
Actually, it did 10, yep, so I just took another 5 off you, leaving you 3. As we go back to the top of the order, as the giant crab climbs up on top, as the weight of the crab and Forge are on it, as this thing sort of sinks in, you could see the body of the sailor or whatever in the water. As you're up close to it, Forge, I should have said you can see this face down. Looks like another one of these sailors, similar to the zombies, only this one's not a zombie. But you can see its body has been picked very, very well. There's all kinds of bite and claw marks on it as if something has been eating it for a while. And so it's sort of a half-eaten body floating here in the water. Its arm sort of wrapped in and around the floating pier here is the only thing sort of keeping it from floating to the bottom. But anyway, the crab takes a swipe at the dwarf. And this time is a no-go, as its tough armor keeps it. Edelbrock. Once again, as it ricochets off and does no damage through the hard, thick shell of the crab. Gage, maybe you can.
Uh-oh, we got a visitor.
Just swing.
Just swing it is. Let's go ahead and you want to do it, Edelbrock? You want me to run it?
Yeah, I got it.
12. No
I want
go.
you to do it, though.
No go. Marmot, you are up.
Oh, I'll just keep on keeping on. Good flanking.
We don't do flanking.
Oh, we're not doing flanking? I'm sorry.
No, I don't. That's fine. You still, yeah, your first roll was a 2, second roll was a 15, so actually, but I'll say you hit. That's fine. We'll let this one slide.
Okay. Noted. No flanking.
7 hit points of damage applied to the crab. As you manage to take that one down as well. As it,
And I will disengage and step back here.
Okay.
I've had my fill of crabs.
all right. Make sure y'all deselect him so I can get rid of him off the map as the next giant crab takes a shot at the dwarf now that he has been left by the goblin. And crit.
I mean, I couldn't help that.
Loaded dice.
It is, man. I don't know. And see, it only did 2. It should be 8 hit points of damage. I don't know why it's not critting like it's supposed to, but as first of all, do this. Then we apply the next 6, leaving you 1 hit point. The next crab takes a shot at Gage.
Well, you can't drop. I ain't got healing spells yet.
I do.
This Gage gets hit by the crab. Oh, and he's doing shield. Are we going to do shield?
Sounds like it.
Okay. As is armor class now.
Uh, 22.
Yep. So now that it was a miss. All right. Forge, you're up.
Alrighty now. Oh, let's see.
Better call him upon Clangadin. You need it.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you're casting it yourself, you're doing it as a bonus action.
Go.
You are up to 9 hit points now with that bonus action healing word.
And then I can use disengage to step back, can I not?
Is this? I think disengage. You can use it as an action, or is that as only as a bonus action?
That's an action.
Okay, so then yeah, you can use it as an action. You just
We'll go stand over here by my buddy. Yes, there we go.
Why bring him over here?
Let's get him out of the water where we can actually have some fun.
all right. As we move to the next. See, I don't know. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to roll a d6 to see who gets the attack. It is Mormont.
He's nuts.
He hits Mormont with a soft 20.
Why can't these are crabs? Why can't they roll low?
7 hit points of damage.
Mormont's
As
down.
Mormont is down.
It's like only one goblin's leaving this place.
All right, Edelbrock.
Don't be shy over there in that doorway.
I like the doorway.
Can you not move? Can you need me to move you?
I was debating on whether or not I want to come out and hit the zombie, but
Yeah.
after clicking my character, I don't even see the zombie, so
Yep.
rinse and repeat again.
Oh, it does not hit. Yeah, this is getting to be familiar from my 1E game. Gage. Oh, I'm sorry, Edelbrock, did you want to move or do anything instead as well? Or is it-
No,
okay.
right now where I'm safe.
Okay, Gage, you're up.
Same thing.
I'm assuming if you
Swing
do
without
say,
true strike.
yeah,
I'm sorry, what was that?
Swing without the true strike.
saving his cantrips.
I don't have a rapier that doesn't have it on it.
I think you could still just use it as regular. I don't think it'll. All right. Even without the additional, with pluses, whatever, he still hit because he rolled a 15, so he hit, and so you could do damage.
Yeah, you should have what, +4? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but that's if he uses his.
No, that's his
His-
normal. That's his dexterity bonus plus his proficiency.
Okay, yeah. So he had, but still, it actually gave him a +6 instead of a 2-2. It gave a 4-2, but that's fine. He still got a 19, so that still hits. All right, as Gage does 6.
I don't think that crab was hit yet, was it?
No, that's the first time. For 6 hit points of damage. All right, Mormont, I need a death save, please. Oh no, one
Can I
failure.
use one of my 20s?
You can if you want to.
Yes.
That'll give you
actually-
2 saves, right?
Yeah. So if you use a 20, that'll give you 2 successes. You want to use it?
Yes.
Okay. So if you use your 20, and so now you should be able to change it on your sheet. Just take away the loss and add two successes. All right. As the
Always forget to use those 20s, so I mean, I might as well do it now.
as the other crab comes up, trying to get some of that juicy dwarf meal. Of course not. I get a chance to a TPK and I miss. As the crab here takes a swipe at Gage once again. What? Oh.
TPK. I got plenty of doors between me and the crabs.
As it hits Gage.
You chicken shit.
As Gage suffers. You want to do the reaction, Cora, or no?
No.
Okay. Bye. Then you suffer 5 hit points of damage, leaving you with 10. Okay. Forge Flintfire, you are up.
Well, since he already used his 20, I don't think I'll heal him. I'll let him save himself. We got to hit one of these bitches.
Okay.
You're going to need healing too.
Yeah, eventually.
Engage.
Okay, love.
Has either one of those two been hit?
Neither.
Oh, let's see. I almost want to throw a bag of ball bearings out there and see them scramble. Don't laugh. I got ball bearings.
Okay. I hear you, man. I got balls too.
I don't know if the ball bearings are effective crap, though, will it?
There we go. A 21 hits. Look at you. Nice. 11 hit points of damage. Slams on top. As you crack through its heavy chitinous hide, it severely damages it, literally crushing one of its claws as it's sort of half flopping now, but it doesn't go down. Is that it for you?
That's okay. It's got to be scared now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for me. Actually, well, no, let me. No, yeah, that's all. That's my action.
Suddenly appearing in the doorway, the zombie comes around the corner, slams at Edelbrock. Slams into the doorway. It sort of shakes the ceiling a little bit, rattles the door frame, but misses the hobgoblin. As we're back to the top of the order, as the crab once again intent on eating goblin for dinner.
I was actually hoping you were going to hit me.
Huh?
The claw.
Actually, yeah. So let me.
Not one and pinch yourself.
Yeah. Do attack, and I have advantage on the attack. And they both miss. Ha ha ha. As it, in its excitement, it digs its claw, what's left of it, into the dirt, trying to get at Mormont, but the blow from Forge knocks it off kilter, and it is unable to grab a hold of the little body lying there in front of him. Edelbrock, you are up. Is that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I use that 20.
You hit with the 12, if that matters.
I know.
You still want to use a 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
I want the double damage.
Okay. Edelbrock uses the 20. Go ahead and roll. And
Here I thought hobgoblins were tougher than that.
Hang on, that's not right, is it?
I already did the effects on it. Was there a damage thing for you?
Yeah, I hit the damage thing and I rolled 2 dice. Oh, yeah, it didn't add the 12.
Yeah, you're right. So what was the
I did 12 damage, but I didn't add the other 12.
okay, so it should have been 24.
Yeah.
All right, so that takes it. Yeah, that's weird that it didn't do it. Yeah, all of a sudden now I'm seeing 34 damage. Yeah, now it's like it came up afterwards. 34 lightning.
Okay.
And-
I don't
and-
understand that.
Yeah, well, it's not 12. It's whatever the max damage is on. So if you roll 2d12,
Yeah. Okay.
it should have
Yep,
been 24. So you rolled 10 plus 24, total of 34. And
I forget the initial bonus, TD12.
yep, exactly. So as it zaps, so now you did 34 damage. So I need a DC 38 Constitution saving throw.
I'm not sure if you need to roll that.
I'm always going to roll because you just don't know what these dice will do here. As you manage to, in one blast, drop the zombie to nothingness. Nicely played, sir. Gage, you're up with a rather badly wounded crab next to you.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Is that a pillar beside me?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a sort of an old, about a 2-foot round, wooden, slimy, rotted, sagging ceiling holding pillar.
10, 15. I cannot get around this without. Okay. I will disengage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
While I'm moving.
Oh, yeah, you able to control yourself now?
Yeah, I just got in the door. I still have everything on. While I am moving, I am going.
Action surge. No, second one.
Ooh, that's right. I do have that. I am a fighter, aren't I?
Yep.
Do I have second wind? I do.
Yep.
Do I have anything else with this? No, not yet. Okay. I'm self-targeted. Okay, healing. Oh,
So close. So close.
That's awesome. Okay. Can I sheath my sword while I am moving?
Can you what?
Can I stow my sword while I am moving? I know I can draw a weapon while I'm moving, but can I put the weapon away while moving?
I don't see why not.
Okay. That was my action. My turn.
Yeah, you should be able to draw or sheath the weapon as free action.
Marmot, I need a death save from you, sir. Hey, if you have another failure, or a failure, I should say.
That's okay.
All right. As the crab up there
Goblin left.
attacks Forge. As Forge gets hit,
Loaded dice.
4 hit points of damage. As the next crab, seeing Gage run away, it becomes
Goblins on the menu now.
it comes moving over, going after Edelbrock.
That's fine. Hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
Did you get me?
No, I didn't. As that one misses, as the zombie that is being witch bolted and it's dancing around like Frankenstein on a lightning night, and it's trying to get around the door frame of the door. It is unable to reach in and do any sort of damage. Forge, you are up.
Oh, forge me. Ah.
The crab in front of Mormont is severely wounded. The one to your left is undamaged that you are aware of. It doesn't look like it's been hit.
Channeling is a. So that doesn't help me. Right, so I'm going to healing word on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
So give me a little health here.
Okay. Get 8 hit points back.
Did Mormont die?
No. He's only got one failed save.
Oh, there's a skull above his head.
That's because he's at 0 hit points.
Okay.
Then
But
the
he is
rest-
still rolling, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 successes and 1 failure. Nice, 16 hits. As even that meager blow is enough to finish off this crab that was trying to feast upon your little buddy, as it is down, no longer eligible for combat.
The hit was so pathetic.
It was, but it worked. Back to the top of the order. Edelbrock, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to continue to witch bolt this zombie.
Okay,
Cause him to
the
continue to
zombie.
dance around.
I was going to say the zombie's expired. There's nothing. It's dead.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
But can I use my lightning to throw him on top of the crab?
No.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
The nerves are in that thing are dead. It will no longer propel itself to the side.
That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny.
I never knew it. That's actually what happened. Now I do.
All right, Eldritch Blast this crab.
Okay. As
16.
you hit, 16 hits. Nicely done. 9 hit points of damage to the crab.
Is he still up?
No, it is the last. As you blast the last of its brittle shell away, leaving it exposed to the elements. Make sure you
I'm still keeping my witch bolt going on that
Right,
zombie.
right. Make sure you deselect the other crab so that I can remove it from the board. Thank you. All right, is that it for Edelbrock?
Yep.
Gage, you are up.
Okay. They got that crab handled. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. I'm gonna slide on over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can stabilize Mormont.
All right.
Quick
Go.
question.
Yes.
When I move up in position here, am I able to get the attention of the crab off of Flint?
Maybe. We'll see. Quite possibly, if you want to. Give it a try.
I will use my 20 here.
Or
Stabilizing.
Medicine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I was just going to say, if you want, you don't have to use your 20 yet. You can always try, and if you fail, then say use your 20. That
I
way
rolled
you-
a 3.
Oh, I did not see that. I didn't see your roll. All right, as
No,
you
I-
go ahead and, so you are using your 20. That is the last of the 20s. The only thing left is my nat 1. As you manage to stabilize Mormont, Mormont, you are no longer in the dead zone, but you are still. I'm going to put you at 1 hit point, but you are still down.
Okay.
As the crab, I am going to roll a 6-sided dice as it goes after Edelbrock. As Edelbrock is the beneficiary of a crab pincher right to the groin area. Hang on, let me.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yep, I saw it as you took 2 hit points of damage, and you did 11 hit points of damage in Hellish Rebuke to the crab.
That's my concentration saving throw into my. Oh, I failed. I can continue to fry that zombie now.
Forge, you are up.
Oh, he took that 11 and still up?
Yeah,
Oh. Well, I can run back to the doorway now.
yeah. Most of them had 13, but one of them had like 16 or something like that, or 18.
Oh, I was already wounded.
Yep. Boom. Slam as Forge follows up the Hellish Rebuke with enough to blast the creature into the dead zone as you manage to finish taking off all of the creatures, including the last of the crabs that you can see anyway.
And I look over my shoulder and say, Mormont, this is how you do it.
Mormont's unconscious.
Go ahead and deselect that crab so I can remove him from the board. Thank you. As you guys, breathing heavily, find yourselves once again standing in this chamber. As I said, the 4 immense wooden pillars sort of help support this sagging ceiling with water sort of dripping here and there. The collapsed wall on the south allowing water from outside the island to sort of partially fill this chamber. Although it looks at one time this used to be a way that you can come in and out of the island because of the pier that is here, but there is no boats or anything remaining. There's a body that's still floating in the water. There's 2 doors on the north wall that are sort of sealed shut mostly due to heavy water. The same thing with the Channel Divinity Mormont. As
Did you already heal him?
Yeah.
Mormont
Okay.
I am
Gets-
going to
is
give me
now
back
at
one of
11.
my cantrip uses because Gage actually has a hooded lantern in his inventory.
Okay.
So I never actually needed to cast the light spell to begin with.
Okay. So we'll do this. And then all you have to do is we'll click light, and I click the light on there. So now you should be using your lantern.
All right.
And just go ahead and give yourself the 1 back. As you look around, as I said, the 2 doors to the north seem to be water-slogged and partially sealed closed. The door to the west as well. Well, let me get the whole thing. Several doors line the chamber. The one on the west is shut beneath streaks of black mildew. So this door on the west wall over there, as I said, it's sealed in the sense that it's like one of those waterlogged doors, but there's like black mold running on the thing with black slime, almost like seaweed as well. But on the other side of it, you can hear the slight as water's kind of beating up like waves crashing on rocks of some sort.
I think we need to pull back to the entrance room, shut the door to that hallway, and take a short rest.
Totally up to you, whatever you guys want to do.
Well, they're the ones that are beat up worse than I am. I can just use a refresh on my spells though.
Isn't that a
Was
bad
Mormont
idea?
down?
Yeah.
Would Mormont
Yeah.
take a hit
I,
like that?
I want
Is
I want to
idea.
check this body floating in the water though.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Hey, I
Nice.
actually can investigate something.
As you investigate the body, you can see that it is a younger individual human wearing normal sailor type attire. Looks like he had an old sheath where maybe a knife or something or a dagger or something may have been at one time, but there's nothing on him there. You find, however, on his arm or his bicep, even though it's partially eaten, you can see a tattoo of what looks to at one time been a dragon of some kind wrapped around a flower. And the remainder of his body is, like I said, half eaten. His legs are mostly eaten away. His insides have been ripped open and floating out. His intestines sort of stringing out into the water, where the crabs apparently have been feasting on him. He does have his boots of his armor, because his clothing. He has boots that appear to be in good shape, but other than that, everything else seems to be pretty ragged.
Okay, I'm gonna take the boots off of him, but does
Okay.
this body look like either the brother or his friend?
No, it doesn't seem to. Well, you guys don't really know what Penkus looks like. You just know his name.
A description of him, a vague description.
Okay, yeah, vague description, but no, this Penkus to you should be a little older and a little fatter. And he definitely looks nothing like Vanthus.
Okay, neither did that zombie I fried.
Yeah, none of these zombies or creatures that you guys have encountered thus far bear anything that looks like what you would think Penkus looks like, because they've all been more slim, typical young sailor looking, and nothing like Vanthus at all, based on the portraits you guys saw.
All right, we're gonna pull back to the entrance room and take a short rest for an hour.
I mean, I'm down for that.
I'd actually like to see what's in this room where the zombie came out of.
Okay.
As you look up there, you can see there's a short little hallway leading into another room supported by a pillar, very similar to the rest of the place. Although this room is empty, you can see a door leading out the other side. There's a little bit of slime and mold along the southern side, but other than that, you see nothing. Mormont, as you go through the hallway, you just sort of groan as you see two zombies rambling through the far doors, sort of shambling in your direction.
No.
Okay, well, we can rest in this room then.
Where are we resting?
I don't know, Flynn, are you going in? Unless, yeah.
I don't suggest we use the hallway we came in.
This looks like a pretty securable room.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go that far ahead.
All right. As you close the doors and you decide to give yourselves a short rest, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes.
While we're short resting, I want to detect magic. The boots.
Okay.
You and your foot fetish.
Yes.
All right. Everybody give yourself a short rest.
All right. Do I need to roll a hit die to get my 2 hit points back? Because my con is 2.
So if you do a short rest, you can roll. Sorry. Let's see. Where are we? Want to make sure that there wasn't something that I was missing on ours. Yeah, so you can just use like roll your hit die. It should automatically add your con. Yeah, so it added your con with 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is I'm only 2 off, and my con is +2. Do I need to roll a hit die in order to get that?
Yes, unfortunately, you have to. In order to get hit points, you have to use a hit die. You can't just use your con bonus.
Okay. I won't.
Right.
There we go.
Alrighty. The detect magic, were the boots magical?
They were not.
Okay.
They're just a regular. They're a regular pair of high soft boots, but they're well made and they're in good. They're in good condition.
Okay, I guess I toss him to Mormont. Isn't he barefooted anyway?
The boots are about twice the size of something Mormont could wear. Although, looking at them, you probably could get them to a leather worker to have them reworked to fit you. There's enough leather there to like take it apart and refashion it to fit your smaller feet if you so desired, Mormont. But that would be up to you if you wanted to do that.
No, I don't wear dead man's shoes.
Do that. Okay.
Unless they're magic.
It's your shoes now.
He did die.
You did die. All right. So if you have not taken a long rest or a short rest, please do so. It looks like I've got Gage. I've got Mormont, Forge, Edelbrock. I guess I got everybody, huh? Yep. It is everybody. My apologies.
So, how badly? Mormont's ruined it pretty badly, ain't he?
What?
Mormont is at 17 out of 17.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, he was healed earlier. Plus, you had the short rest. Sorry, you're breaking up. What'd you say?
Is he wounded pretty bad still?
Short rest. I'm back up to full.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like everybody is close to, if not their max. Everybody's off 1 or 2. I think Gage and Edelbrock are the only 2 that are down any hit points, and they're only 1 or 2.
I'm down. Yeah, it was not worth spending a hit die for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a healing kit that had 2 uses, so I was going to use that if somebody needed it.
Nope. As of right now. However, you guys find yourselves after an hour. It is stiflingly humid down here, and it is a very musty smell. The entire time you have been resting and recuperating, you've heard the creaking sounds like this stanchion that is holding the ceiling up and doing a bad job at that seems to be creaking under the weight as if it's ready to give way at any second, allowing the entirety of the island above you to collapse down. How it's still holding up anything, you don't know.
All right, Gage, you want to put your lantern back out and hold on to me?
I think I have I think my lantern's actually out right now. So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so just make sure you stay behind me.
Yep. Will do.
All right, Flint, which way you want to head?
Well, almost sounds like the water slashing on the other side could be the way out, or at least onto the beach or something, or a cove.
Well, we've secured the room behind us. We got 3 doors leading out of that. One door's got like some sort of weird black mold that I don't want to touch.
Well, then let's go to the east.
As you open the door, you find yourselves in a small, twisty hallway that ends in yet another door. As you open the door, stepping right in front of you, you find another zombie.
Oh, let's whack it.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Question: is it a zombie crab?
No, it is not a zombie crab. It is just a zombie.
Come on, loaded dice.
Man, I'm nailing the initiatives, just not the attack rolls.
Well, why am I in front then? Oh, shit.
All right. As we... Edelbrock, you are up as you see this zombie sort of appear in the doorway. Hey, thanks, Ager.
So, you attack anything?
Give me just a second here. Hang on a second. How long ago did you do that, Ager? Did I miss that a long time ago? So Ager, yeah, I did not see that. Ager gave every player a nat 20 and the DM a nat 1.
Awesome.
So let me go here real quick and give me, I've got 2 nat 1s now. And so Ager, just so you know, if you're still there, we only have 4 players. Our 5th player is not here, and he's probably not going to be here. So I am going to let you decide what you want to do with that other nat 20. So I'm just going to leave it hanging right now. I'm going to assign it to the player, but essentially we have an extra one. I think it should go to the DM because the DM never can hit anything, but that's just me. But that's just me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Loaded dice. He can't hit nothing.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Edelbrock, go ahead. What'd you say? Did you move past that? Because it gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm going to have to come over here because this system is set so it won't let me attack out of my reach. So. All right. Why did it not target you? Oh, I deselected you. That's why. All right. So, but it hit you. Normal. And it did 7 hit points of damage to Edelbrock, and you did 15 to me. Goes to the zombie. As you hellish rebuked it, but it's way over here now anyway. And now it is your turn.
All right. So he's still up after that?
Yeah, you severely blasted him. You could see that his skin is completely fried with the fire from your hellish rebuke as you blast at it with your eldritch blast, but not quite enough. Actually, you didn't target it, and a 12 does hit. Yeah, a 12 hits. They only got armor class 8, so you hit, but you never target it. So yeah, now go ahead and do your damage while it's targeted, and it'll apply it to it. Ooh, nicely done. As you blast it, as you take it down, as that is the last, as it drops. Actually, I got to do. So you did 11 plus 5. I need a DC 16 con save to stay up. And that's a no-go. Why does it? I need to check my dice thingy, man. As you manage, it's supposed to go wah, wah, wah as the zombie is dead. As it drops to the ground. Gage, you see this flutter of activity going on outside the other side of the door. What do you want to do?
Well, I am going to go take a look.
Towards the door.
Yep. You can see that the zombie outside the door is collapsed and burned beyond recognition from between the Eldritch Blast and the Hellish Rebuke. It is a sizzling cesspool on the floor.
Do I see this one over here in the corner?
I don't know. Can you see it? If you can,
I can see it.
if you can
I'm
see it,
towards you.
I'll tell you. Yes, you can just barely see it based on where your character's at. Now you got a better view.
Yep. What? Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix some stuff on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Nice. As your arrow goes through the remnants of that half busted out door, catching the zombie right in the chest. Anything else for Gage?
That should be it.
Mormont, you're up.
Right. Go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And dash across the room.
Okay.
Am I turning there? Because doorways are safe, as proven by Edelbrock.
Hey, don't knock it if it works.
And that is it for me.
Okay.
Can't you attack? Isn't dash a bonus action?
He's correct. When you dash for a
Yeah,
dash
yeah.
with a rogue is a bonus action. It might also just straight be a bonus action for no, they can hide and disengage. Never mind.
Oh, they can't dash.
I don't even see.
Look,
I don't see on his sheet. It's got cunning action. On your turn, you can take one of the
Disengage and
following.
hide is
Yeah,
nimble.
bonus action: dash, disengage, or hide. So, yeah.
Okay,
So you
I'll
should.
take my bonus action dash and
Okay.
swing around with my short bow.
Okay.
And get back to my inventory because I'm an idiot. And take a pop shot.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Hot shot hits. Nicely done. 11 hit points of damage. Dang.
Didn't I kill you already?
No, not that one anyway. Forge, you are up, good sir.
So I take it everybody's firing at the door that's south of me, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pointing that way with my staff, so
Let's see. Come out. Down. Oh yeah, here we go. And let's take a swing. Swing better, better, better.
Nice. As you hit with the warhammer. Nice. 6 hit points of damage. Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
and
All
that
right.
thing's super close. 2 arrows and a hammer.
Yep. All right. As the zombie retaliates.
Loaded dice.
How is that possible?
Loaded dice.
See, it doesn't do the extra 6. It should have been, that should be 10 hit points of damage. Oh, yeah, I don't, it's not doing what it's supposed to, but I'll take the extra 6 off. That leaves you 10. All right.
Maybe zombies can't crit.
I don't know.
Oh, joy, another one.
Coming out of the door behind.
Fucking House of Horrors.
It's like it's like the freaking arcade. House of the Dead, was that it? House of the Dead, was that the old arcade shooter? Oh, that was such a fun game.
As it slams, as he slams Mormont.
Really stop getting hit, please.
5 hit points of damage to the little goblinoid. As we go
It's like King Smiles for Ryuk again.
Edelbrock, you are up. If it's any consolation, there's only a finite number of zombies in the place. So.
I think we're going to be taking another short rest.
No, one of the rules is you got to have at least 4 hours between rests.
To get any benefit from it, yes.
To get any benefit from it. Yeah.
So, do I have any penalties for hitting the one in front of Flint?
Nah, I'm going to say no. Not with a magic bolt, anyway. Nice. Blasted yawn zombie. Oh, with max damage. As you did 14. 14, so that
down. That's 19 with the roll.
Yep, 19 on his con save. He rolls a 10 as the zombie fails his con save and drops as you blast him to smithereens with your Eldritch Blast. Gage, you are up, unless Edelbrock wants to move. Edelbrock, you can move as well.
I'm perfectly fine staying in the back.
All right.
Actually, hang on, we'll move one.
Okay.
He's going to go through Mormont to get to me.
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And I am going to pull more. I'm going to reposition Mormont to this square.
Okay.
It's a forced movement, so it should not invoke attack of opportunity, but it gets him out of the way.
It's going to be a strength opposition check, please. You each have to do a strength check.
I don't think Gage wants to do a strength check. Doesn't he have like no strength?
Is that well? That's usually that only applies if he's resisting.
I'm just going to say if he's not resisting, then he's moving on his own, and it's an attack of opportunity. You're not forcing him out of the way.
Mormont can disengage on his own. You don't have to
Yeah, yeah, but it's not Mormont's turn.
I know, but he'll go before the zombie.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he would, wouldn't he? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that then. I will. That. Nope. Okay. This does not have true strike.
Right.
Making that clear.
Sorry. You rolled a 6. That misses.
I just apparently can't remove true strike from the name.
Yeah, we're going to have to... Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We just to subtract 2. So you missed because their armor class is 8. So your 6 missed. So
Can I just go onto your character and just take the weight off?
Yeah.
What?
Loaded dice.
Put a second rapier on your character and just take the weight off.
Oh, you're right. I do have that weighted, don't I?
All right.
There we go. Not equipped.
All right.
I did copy them over, but I went to go edit it to remove the stuff like True Strike, and that's still on the weapon. For some reason, I can't get rid of the name.
You go to the compendium, just put a new rapier on your character and just remove the weight.
All right. Mormont, you're up.
That's here. Okay. I didn't know.
Uppercut with my short sword.
As you hit with sneak attack as well.
Well, that's the advantage then, ain't it?
Well, No, it's not a. I thought. I was thinking something different. So sneak attack. It just happened.
I'll apply Fury of the Small to it.
All right. So you did 10. Okay, and Fury of the Small with another 2. All right. Is that, and then are you going to bonus action disengage, or are you going to stay where you're at?
I am absolutely going to bonus action disengage.
Right.
And
Disturb the water.
All right. Is that it for you?
It's in front of me.
Is that it
Yes.
for you? All right. Forge Flint Fire. You are up.
Oh boy.
Idiot.
Oh,
What is that?
that still
Loaded
hits.
dice.
That still hits.
I'd say that was a little lackluster.
Well, there's good damage. All right, as it needs a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. As he fails his Constitution saving throw, and the final blow is given by the dwarf, slamming his warhammer into the zombie's head, collapsing it to the ground.
How many more of these damn things are out here?
I think they're attracted to Edelrock.
No, that one came for you.
I think they want Mormont.
More Mormont. They couldn't handle more Mormont.
I checked the zombie, see if it has Mormont's name written on it.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, mine's
As you investigate the zombies laying around here, you actually find a total of 18 gold coins amongst the 3 or 4 zombies that you've just encountered.
I'm gonna throw that in the group thing.
As you see the 2 open doors, the double doors leading into a wide 10-foot wide hallway, disappearing into the darkness.
Alrighty. Does the dwarf or the goblin like to go first?
You can go first. It's fine.
No, I'm good.
We'll guard the rear.
I'm like a catapult. I stay in the back.
Oh, well.
Forge, don't forget to deselect the zombie.
Yeah, I was about to do that. There we go.
As you move through Marmot, you don't find any traps or triggers, but you do manage to see that on the other side, about 10 feet down, there's another set of old rotted double doors that lead into some sort of a oblong shaped chamber with more of these thick, heavy wooden pillars supporting the ceiling.
Take a gander.
Okay. And this place looks like it maybe at one time it used to be some kind of a dining hall. There's remnants of old tables and chairs busted up, long since decayed and rendered worthless. There are remnants of old dishes and silverware and cups and whatnot that are strewn about, sticking half in and out of the mud. Other than that, there does not appear to be anything of value in here, although you can see there's a lot of shuffling of feet through this place, as if somebody has been dragging their feet around this place recently. Give
it a good once over.
All right, go ahead and give me investigation. Yeah,
No.
spending a quick
you did
spending. Yeah, I was gonna say spending a quick check. Nothing other than what I've already described. The
In case you
hallway.
didn't see it, I made a stealth check and I'm just watching down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, down this hall you can see that it angles down, and not just in direction. It actually, you can tell there's a slight slant to this tunnel as it leads down and straightens out and heads back east. And where it heads back east, you can see like ripples of water just sort of lapping at the hallway, as if whatever chamber beyond is flooded, much like the chamber that you were fighting the crabs in. Down this hall, you can still see as well, Mormont, more of the shuffling of feet, as if whoever was walking here wasn't walking, they were just shuffling. But as you get down and you can see this, the hallway open up into a large room, and let me give you the description of what you see. The passage you are in opens into a broad chamber where the sea has claimed nearly everything. Cold salt water fills the room from wall to wall, dark and glassy beneath the flicker of your lantern light. Stone steps descend in broad tiers toward this flooded center, giving the chamber the appearance of a drowned amphitheater or forgotten shrine. Each step is slick with algae and coated in pale salt residue left by decades of shifting tides. The water here is strangely calm compared to the crushing currents elsewhere in the caves. Only gentle ripples disturb the surface, lapping softly against the submerged stone like whispered voices. The ceiling arches high overhead, supported by cracked pillars carved with faded motifs of waves, sea serpents, and sailing ships, and which, by the way, you recognize as Osprem. Most of this stuff is dedicated to the sea god Osprem, who is the god of sailors in the sea and whatnot. Anyway, many of these carvings have been eroded by seawater, yet traces of old paint still cling stubbornly to the stone in places, deep greens, faded blues, and hints of silver leaf. On the eastern wall recesses a small alcove just above the waterline, and stand the shattered remnants of ancient statuary. Time and salt have ruined most of the details, yet enough remains to identify the figures of some forgotten maritime deity once revered by smugglers and sailors seeking safe passage through the azure sea. One barnacle-crusted hand still stretches outward in blessing toward the flooded chamber below. So you sort of a statue of this deity of some sort. Looks like probably Osprem or one of the other sailor-type deities, with its hand outstretched as if it's blessing anybody who might have been in the chamber. The smell here is ancient, salt, mildew, whetstone, and something faintly organic beneath it all. And as you stand there, you could swear you saw some sort of a shape move beneath the water. A moment later, there's another. For a brief moment, in the flickering light just out of range of your light, you can see a pale humanoid face just beneath the surface before it vanishes once more soundlessly into the dark, deeper parts of the water.
Turn to Ellerbrock and say, it's all clear.
What do you want to do?
A motion for Mormont. Go ahead.
Are there any loose rocks in this tunnel hallway?
Now it's all slick mud and slimy dirt.
Well, guys, what are y'all backing up for?
I haven't moved.
There's no doorways here.
Isn't it about time for you to take another nap?
I will pull out a handful of my ball bearings and throw them out into the water over in y'all.
Okay.
Just send it if he's good with disturbing the water.
You toss your handful. How many is a handful?
Like 10.
Okay. Make sure you move them from your sheet. As you take roughly 10 ball bearings, you throw them out into water and they splash and the water hits the water normally and the ripples and there's a little splash as a bloop, 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 and they disappear beneath the inky dark water, causing ripples to sort of wave throughout the room. A moment later, the ripples sort of die away. And then right about where you threw them, you see this pale, sort of scaly clawed hand. Very pale, almost sort of a whitish, greenish blue. It comes up and whoop, one of your ball bearings gets thrown back at you and it lands at your feet with a as it hits the sandy mud with a thud, and it rolls for maybe 2 inches, rolls up and covers itself in mud and muck before it comes rolling to a halt.
Oh, that was entertaining.
Yeah, okay. I did my part. There's something in the water there. Quarterstaff. You want to go poke? You want to go poke around in the water over there?
Skeleton hand, that's the cleric's job.
If something just threw something back at us, you know that, right?
You want to like throw a witch bolt out there in the water,
No,
or what she got there? I could pour flasks of oil out there on the water and light it on fire, but I mean that's just it doesn't really do anything.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me throw some caltrops out there and see if he wants to grab those and throw them back.
These three.
How many caltrops do you want to throw out there?
By caltrop.
Somebody was about to.
I'm going to come to this far and I'm going to hold position with shield in front of me.
All right. I don't know if it's me, but you guys are. It might be
It's
me.
not. It's not It's not you. It is him specifically that's
Okay.
doing that.
Okay. Just want to make sure that you were like talking like a robot. It sounded like you were.
Who, me?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if it was you or Edelbrock, but one of you were talking, and next thing you know, it went like robotic, like your internet was out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
As-
it was an overblock.
That's fine. As you
Oh,
are
ready
you
action, a
you
short bow and arrow.
what are you doing now? Sorry, I missed that.
Just gonna ready action and arrow.
Okay. As you guys approach the edge of the water, you can see in the middle a sort of a scaly head pops up, and it's got these big kind of slee stack eyes, and it sort of sees you and it squints in the light given off by the lantern. And
Being
then
a
it,
sailor, do I kind of recognize this as a maybe legend or
give me
something that's mentioned
give
before?
me a history. DC 12 will give you something. DC 15 will give you more than something.
It's not one of those oceans ghouls, is it?
So you don't recognize what this is. It's definitely some kind of a humanoid sea creature, but it doesn't look like anything you've ever heard of from the sea. Like maybe sea elves or something, but it's definitely not. Same with you, Edelbrock. You're like, no clue what this is. Who did we lose? AK, there he is. Welcome back. All right.
I think
Jacob, your internet's dying, dude, because I'm getting that Yeah, looks like it says you're having trouble connecting. So, but anyway.
Oh, okay. That might have been me because it actually DC'd me itself that time.
It's kind of weird because it was saying that, oh, having trouble connecting. Anyway, it doesn't look like anything you've heard of before. But you do know that there are humanoid races that live in the ocean. That's kind of a common given that you guys know, but it's not something that you have seen or noted what they may be.
History would apply here. I'll roll. Why not?
And don't you like eating fish, Mormont?
So Gage, growing up in the Lordship of the Isles like you did, you spent a lot of time in the fighting academy before you left, and your family was rather well known with adventurers, and there were a lot of old adventurer types that spent lots of days at sea or adventures at sea, and you heard there was a race of creatures called sea spawn that are very similar to sea elves, sort of an offshoot, if you will, or a similar line. Not quite as advanced or refined, a little more animalistic than elves are, but still intelligent races nonetheless. But there's no clue why they would be down here because they live in the ocean. Why would they be under this place is pretty...
Would they speak Elvish if they spoke at all?
No, as far as you know, not even sea elves speak Elvish. They speak their own kind of Aquan. Some understand Common, so these might understand Common. But elves did, but you're not sure about these.
Okay, and these were what again?
Sea spawn.
So that was a sea spawn. That is very rare to find. Those live in the ocean, not in here. But it may know Common if you would like to try to speak to it and have it not attack us.
Yeah, I mean it played catch with me, I guess. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. And answering Edelbrock, yes, I do like fish. I like fish tacos as well. And speaking of fish tacos, how's your mom?
I am showing you players an image of what this creature looked like. By the way,
that thing looks diseased, actually.
So they're more wild than sea elves, more akin maybe to Sahuagin or something along those lines.
I thought when I saw it for a moment, yeah.
So, but this is what they look like. So, but anyway.
Way out into the water.
Go get some.
Now, as you step in, right about where you're at, there's stairs that start going down right there, Marmot, and if you take a step down, it's going to be over your head.
Come on in, boys. The water's fine.
As the water is where you're standing, the water is up to your knees.
Is there exits in that room?
You see no other exits in this room, no.
Yep.
As I said, it's kind of, if you think about the room without the water, it's like an amphitheater. You're standing in water. This entire room is flooded, right? So no matter where you stand, this entire room is flooded.
Roman bath.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking at the floor water.
Yeah. So where it's grayish color, it's maybe up to Marmot's knees, your guys' shins. But where it's blue, it starts to descend down into deep water because this room, as I said, think of it as an amphitheater, like you're walking into a classroom. And there's stairs going down like an amphitheater. And at the very bottom over here is where the lectern would be, and somebody would be praying or preaching or whatever it is they're doing here. And based on the iconography, you can see still poking up out of the water here in the alcove, it's probably some sort of an old temple or worship place. But like I said, right about where Mormont's at, the water's up to his knees, but then the steps start going down, and the water, I'm just going to tell you, is about 15 feet deep over here at the other end. And it's roughly like the first 5 feet of the room are maybe 2 feet deep around the edges. But once you get in about 5 feet off the walls, it starts dropping to like 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet down. So each square is about another 5 feet down as you walk into the room, if you want to look at it like that.
Those things that thing had claws, didn't it?
Yeah, they have claws, but they're webbed, right? So if you look,
Right, but would they be the claw marks that we found with the zombies?
don't know, maybe, not for sure, quite possible. I mean,
Take out one of my
all you know-
rations and throw it out into the water.
as soon as you do, you see another one appear from over here, and it literally like watching a porpoise dive out of the water and back into it. This thing comes up out of the water, kicking off one of the stanchions and diving down, grabbing your rations. They both sort of appear floating up on the other side, and they start digging into the rations and immediately start scarfing it down, looking in your direction.
Oh, they're like pets. Like pets. Mormons got pets. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I
As
can't
it-
feed 'em all.
as they sort of finish quickly, almost like as quickly as a school of piranha would pick a body clean. They pick your rations and they slowly move toward, and one of them pokes its head out. You feed, hunger, not eat long time. You treat kind, me thank.
Yes, I'll pull out 2 more rations, 1 for each of them, and say,
Why don't
you
we
trade?
crabs?
Trade? We have nothing. No trade. As this one to the north sort of scooches toward you, he's not quite as close as it's showing, but he kind of scooches toward you a little bit, and he's sort of eyeing that extra ration. What trade? Me trade?
Exit.
Yeah, yeah.
None here. As he sort of goes down under the water, comes back up, turns and looks toward the back, in the area back here, and has tunnel gone, trap here, long time, many days, don't know how long, but many days. Must eat. Dead things come close. We eat. Not eat you kind, you nice. We not eat you.
Can you walk on land?
Yes, walk, but need water, need water.
There's a half a dozen dead crabs in the other room if you want to eat them.
Oh, beware, dead ones, walk, have one with claws, hiding, always hiding, beware.
Well, we've everything we've seen so far.
You trade, we find waterway out, you help, we leave, you leave. You trade, you feed, we find way out.
Shall we lead them back to the other room with the crabs so they can eat?
Yeah, I'll toss them each a ration.
As they both
And,
dive under, grabbing the rations, come back out, finishing the rations, and they're making like clicking sounds and whatnot, which is apparently their own kind of language and whatnot. Yes, much thank. You go, you show, we find way, you show water, we find way.
All right.
Let's show them the way to more water and crabs and zombies.
Okay. Oops. I guess I should move the guys, eh? You want to wait for me?
Okay.
Gage is still back there with you, right?
Oh, I got paused as I was moving.
Yep.
Fastest dwarf ever.
I just want to make sure I catch up because that's the one thing about a VTT is people just walk and go and then, all right. As you guys make your way back to the crab shack, the two sea
It's the
spawn
Krusty Krab.
that are following you, their movement isn't that fast. Their movement speed is only 20. So they're slowly but surely, and as soon as they see the water, they quickly go and they both dive into the water, splashing around, and then they immediately go up and start grabbing some of the crab and start feasting on the crab. Yes, we find way. And they both disappear beneath the water. They return maybe, I don't know, not even 15 minutes later. Both of them sort of poke their head up back out of the water. And they walk to meet you guys as they are licking their fingers from the crab that you fed them. The one of them's no out. Too small, and they point to Mormont. Hey, too small for little one too. Too small for us. Must find other water. Find way out.
Hey, this thing that looks like a rope laying on the floor, what is that? Is that actually there?
Yeah, it's sort of old rotted rope. Very rotten, very shredded, falling apart.
I accidentally opened that one door over there, but that door over that way, that's the one that had the black mold on it.
It's not on it. It's sort of like black mold and seaweed growing all around it, but it's not like the door's not covered in it.
You want to look in that door, Flint?
Might as well.
No, I mean the one you were at.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Away from the black mold.
Gage will draw his bow at this point, and he is now ready to retaliate since there's been zombies on the other side of a lot of these doors.
As you open the door, Forge, you look inside and see what looks to be probably an old storeroom of some kind. A lot of
that's right. It was Forge.
broken boxes, a lot of old rotten cloth and whatnot. Has the look of if nothing's been in here in quite some time.
Well, let's search the room.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Come on, loaded dice.
All right. As you search, it is what you see, an old, empty, dilapidated chamber. Nothing of value that you can find.
Ready? Back out.
Take a gander in this room. I'm going to kick open the door.
All right. As you open the door, you find an old small closet. Looks to be like maybe held old brooms and mops and other type cleaning supplies, as everything is broken, dilapidated. Several shelves that were once lining the walls have long since rotted away. Their metal hooks holding nothing but air now. Other than that, no zombies.
Moldy door it is. Go, Mr. Doorway. Mr. Con save for opening the black moldy door.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hang on a sec. Yeah, I just want to make sure because I just realized Edel Rocket's showing you have 8 hit points. Is that correct? I want to make sure.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I thought maybe I accidentally removed hit points from you. Okay.
No, that was a shot.
Okay. You, as you get to the far door, you can see, as I said, there's like slime and mold on the walls and seaweed and stuff growing around. You can hear the distinct sound of water slapping against stone coming from the other side.
Gage, do you have the magic hand spell? Can you open that door?
Actually, I don't think. I think that's one of the ones he does not. He doesn't have mage hand. No, he does not. I know he had a theme going with this build.
I step up and just grab the door.
I feel like mage hand would have been one of the bigger ones.
Okay.
I don't have mage either.
All right.
I got gloves on. Hell, shit. Just trying to open the door.
All right. Open the door. As soon as you open the door, you can see this unholy looking fiend like beast on the other side. As you open the door, it cries out, "Ah! Ah!" What the heck?
If I recall, I did say that I had my bow ready to shoot if there was a hostile on the other side of the door.
No, I never heard that, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's why I stood here, because I could see down both doors, see down all the doors.
What the heck? I've targeted, and I. What? Seriously? This thing is telling me I don't have any cantrips left to use? I don't think so.
You should have short rested.
Yeah, no. Give me a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not letting me cast this, but. All right, as you fail,
I'm using my 20.
you're going to use your 20. All right. As Forge uses his 20 and he succeeds, as you watch as this pillar of flame comes washing down over Forge, but fortunately for him, he manages to get out of the way before the damage can occur. And with that, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do, actually, let me, God damn it. All right, let us for initiative.
At least I'm consistent today.
Loaded dice, loaded dice.
Ah,
I think I prefer the low initiative and the hits.
I knew it's loaded.
oops. Sorry about that. I accidentally moved everybody. Let me move everybody back. There we go. All right. That's everybody. It's really annoying me. It's like I can't. Every time I try to do something, the overlay from Forge keeps opening up, and it won't let me do what I want to do because I gotta move the whole map. All right, Gage, you're up.
Hey. Yeah. So, I'm going to True Strike.
Okay.
Oop, let me. There we go. And then I will use my short bow. It does not give me advantage anymore, right?
Correct.
No. It uses my spellcasting attack modifier. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
That should be another +2.
Yeah. It automatically adds it in. It'll give you a +6 total. It'll give you a +2 for your proficiency and a +4 for your spellcasting.
All right.
Nice. As your arrow goes flying into it, boom, and you hear the distinct metallic sound of armor beneath its shredded clothing as your arrow bounces off of it.
I actually did not all the mods. You said I should have a +6. I only have
No,
a 12 hit.
The thing is when you did the true strike, it said rapier, and then you use your bow to shoot with. But 12 does not hit either. No.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you would have had the extra.
I don't know how I had that set up.
Yep, not sure. That's fine. We'll just make sure that we noted that if you're using your bow, we make sure we just add an additional 2 just to make sure if it hit. But no, a 12 does not hit. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Edelbrock, you are up.
Or did I kill the zombie behind us, or did I kill the thing in front of us?
Oh.
You missed with a 10, right?
What's
I missed
that?
with a 12.
Do I have a 20?
Edelbrock does have a 20.
All right, well, which ball didn't he? Oh, no, I'm going to hex him first. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
Says apply active effect, which I'm trying, but it's
Yeah,
not doing it.
you can't. I have to do it. I have to do the apply. Do you want to do strength, dex?
Dexterity.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. He has been hexed to death.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of hexes on.
Yeah, I am going to remove all of these and then I just want to make sure that he's only got the one on, so because it does a whole bunch of them and then you just pick the one you want. So all right, he is hexed.
All right, I'm gonna try my attack roll first, and if I don't get it, I'll use the 20.
Okay. That hits.
Wow, though, do I go ahead and use the? Nah. Oh, lovely roll.
Taking forever for it to come up too.
It did not show up because I now have a roll damage again.
No, I know it was like I don't know why. It's like last time the same thing happened. It's like we didn't.
It's just a flag.
Let me see if it took off any. Yeah, it hasn't taken off. Go ahead and roll the damage again. I don't know why it didn't apply. Yeah, and it only did the one now.
No, this is just the incremental damage, ain't it? No, there it goes.
Yeah.
So the 10 is the 2d12 that it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 1d12 is unless that's.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's no, that's not hex. I think that. I'm not really sure.
It's 1d6.
All right, I'm applying the 10.
And then my hex will deal 1d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah, so we'll just apply the 6 here, and I think we're good. All right, so now that did
No,
apply.
I have to roll the 1d6 because that
Nah,
was.
well, that's what I said. It rolled a 1d12, and I just said, you know what? We'll just use the 1d12 roll because I don't know why it rolled 3d12. It should have only done, like when you roll damage the second time, like the first damage is 2d12. Every turn after that, it's 1d12. So when you did damage again, it took the first 2 and then it added the third one. So I just said, you know what? It rolled a 1d12 and it only did 6. I'm just going to treat it like you rolled a max damage on your hex of 6.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that way we don't have to worry about any additional rolls. All right. Is that it for you?
Yes.
All right. So let me see what we can do here. So I am going to here. See, this is really irritating the crap out of me. It's telling me I don't have any like abilities able or anything like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I've got something is, I'm going to do this. I'm going, so right now I'm going to have to reset his here. So I'm going to reset his hit points to what you just took off. Let's try this again. It's telling me I have no spell slots available. I'm like, what are you talking about? I haven't cast any spells yet.
Can't you reset those?
That's what I'm trying. There's no, like, on a character sheet where it's got the slots, it doesn't have it on the NPC sheet. It's something with the MIDI AO or QLL or something that is not letting me cast. So.
But you don't have the, when you go to the edit sheet, you have the little gear above your spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have it on the NPC sheet. See, so if I were to show you the NPC sheet, which it won't let me because I can't show it on the stream, but when I'm looking at all my spells, and it doesn't have the spell slot things on the NPC sheet, and I think it's because of the module, the MIDI QLL or something is interfering with the spell casting, and I am not going to go through this trying to. How about this?
So you mean you don't have the little shields for the number of spells?
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast it where it says that I don't have. Okay, and as he casts that, he is right there. Now I need Forge to give me a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. It should be easy. Oh, don't tell me you didn't make it. Oh, you did make it. Okay. All right.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I want to look and see what this says first of all, just to make sure. Okay. When the creature enters the area for the first time or starts a turn there, wisdom saving throw on a failed save. On a save, you take half as much damage. Okay. So you still take damage, but it's only half. And so Forge.
I got this. Is going to be a TPK.
What the hell? It's all right. It's half damage is going to be 9 hit points of damage. I have to take it off manually because it's trying to take it off the creature that cast it. So that leaves Forge with 9 hit points. as that's its turn. Move. Remove. Finally, I apologize for the hiccup, folks. And Mormont, you're up. As the two dive into the water. Mormont, you see this armored undead, a blade at its side, and all of a sudden it's cast this spell, and these strange, entropic-looking demon-like creatures come swarming around it in this big veil, and it catches Forge inside, and you hear Forge cry out in pain as he gets struck by these things. Mormont with us? Mormont, you with us? Or can you not hear? I don't hear you. Hey, Solid, what's up, brother? Oh, a Gomerin too. Man, all the guys are out there, and I haven't said hi to anybody. Yeah, I don't know if something happened to Kang and he disappeared on us, but we're going to do this. We're going to just skip over Mormont and go to Forge, and we can get back to Mormont when he gets back.
Let's see. We're just going to step back.
Okay.
And then at that point, let's see.
It's a concentration spell.
I'm about out of spells there. Let's see. Let's see what I got here. Target. Let's see what I can do.
Fishman left us. Oh, Chef, I knew you were going to do that. Or hexed his wisdom.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to do that, so.
All right, he has a wisdom save.
That would do it.
As he saves easily. Is that it for Forge?
Is it for Forge?
As a zombie comes shambling out of the room from behind.
Stay away.
Going
Stay
after
away.
Gage.
Stay away from me.
As
Stop it.
he slams Gage.
Can I block that? Block that?
I
I don't think I can block that. I can block that.
Yeah, if you wanted to use, you just have to use your, yep. And shield it is. Has no damage taken. All right. Back to the top. Gage, you're up.
Yeah. So,
Zombies are.
Yeah, I know the zombies. Zombies.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Mormont, are you with us or?
Yes. Sorry, I just kind of.
Dude, you're okay. I am going to do
long
this.
Day at work, I blanked out completely.
No, you're good. You are up. You see, as I said, this undead creature clothed in armor has cast some sort of a spell that now has these demonic creatures swarming around it like a sea of fish. And it completely blasted into Forge, who stumbled backwards out of the zone. And Edelbrock has his witch bolt latched onto this thing, as it appears to be just loving every bit of the entropic energy that Edelbrock is doing to it. But you are up.
We'll see if it enjoys an entropic arrow tip.
Hey, as you hit with the 24. Just barely, but you hit. Nice. Nicely done.
Plink. And then I'll move over here and I'll move
As he fails
behind.
his saving throw from his concentration, and whatever spell he had around him fades to nothing.
Very nice, very nice. I'll slide over here behind Edelbrock and I'll use my cunning action to hide.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
Oh, I was just using my
Yeah, but you're hiding, so I need to.
action.
I'm
Yep,
gonna.
yep.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Yep. As you are hidden from sight. All right. The zombie already. Sorry. Forge already went. The zombie already went. Now we're back to Gage.
Okay. You ever seen Wipeout?
Mm-hmm.
So is grease flammable?
Okay. First, let us do this. As he makes his save.
You rolled that with Avenge.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know. I got him hexed.
Oh, so that means it would have been a regular roll then, because he has advantage on deck saves. So that would have evened it out, and he still rolled a 15. Minus 1 is a 14. So his first roll is a 15. His second roll was a 2. As I'm looking on the sheet here, I know I can't. Yeah, I can. So if you look on the sheet,
I tried.
just so everybody can see, I'm not lying. His first roll was a 15, and a minus
I'm
1
looking
gives
at
it
it,
as a 14. So he did save. Is that there's no additional on that, right? There's like it's a save or
No.
does he have to if he's in that at the start of his turn or
That might be a thing. One sec. Let me. No, I don't want to cast the spell. I want to.
you should just
drop
you should just be able to look at it and it'll show you.
There we go.
Yeah, so if it moves into it or ends his turn in there, it has to save again.
Yep.
Cool. All right, is it for Gage?
Yeah.
Edelbrock, thou art up.
All right, I'm going to use the, well, I might be using that 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the 20.
Well, you hit. I mean, you get
I know. I want the
okay.
damage.
All right. As Edelbrock uses his 20. All right. So total of 17 damage.
Now I have to figure out how to get the witch bolt damage.
It should just be cast. Just see if it'll let you cast again, only cast without using a resource. I'm not sure if it'll let you do that. If not, just roll a 12. I'm not sure if it lets you do a damage thing on there or not. If not, just roll a 12-sided and I'll just apply it. Oh, why did the witch bolt go away?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It says it's on there. It's just it still has the witch bolt applied. It just doesn't show the lightning on the screen anymore. I don't know why, but just go ahead. What's that? Just go ahead and roll a 12-sided, and I'll just take the damage off. Ooh, another 10. Look at you.
Because it hit this apply active effects.
That's why it went away, or oh, you just okay. I get you.
I thought that was for the continual damage.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for Edelbrock?
Said that the necro damage from the hex healed it, right?
No. No, I was just teasing. All right. Is that it for you?
Oops.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm trying to get the hex down.
Oh, Hex is D6, right?
Yeah, I just rolled D6.
Yep. Cool. 3 more. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
I was trying to move, but I don't know where I can real move. How deep is this water?
You're not sure how deep it is over there. It's probably about waist deep right in this area. Right at the edge of it, though, it's only like shin deep. All right. Is it for you?
Yep.
All right. So, let's see what we have. Let's see if any of these. This. Out of this. To here. All right. I need.
Don't they do it on their turn though?
Well, yeah, I guess it would be. I'm just because it's. See, I want to make sure. Distance of. Any number any affected creature speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters for the first time or starts its turn there, it has to make a wisdom save. Blah blah blah. Yep. Okay. And since that is it, I think. Yep. That's it.
Question. My hex, am I able to switch what ability it hexes?
No, you gotta. It's at the start of the casting, or whenever you cast it is when it determines it.
Okay, because I know I can switch it for monsters.
Yeah, you can switch it from one monster to another when that monster is dead, but not whenever you put the hex on it. You have to determine what it is at the start of the hex. Mormon.
Okay. I don't see those 2 fishmen on there, but they're inside the radius.
Yep, they're not technically in combat. They're under the water, but they'll get it. Where'd Mormont go?
Oh, he's there.
He's right here.
Oh, he's under. Okay, yep. So I need a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw from Mormont. As Mormont fails his DC 10, so he's going to take 3d8 damage as Mormont suffers 8 hit points of damage. It keeps wanting to put it on me. Why is it?
No complaints.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
The-
usually there we go. It's usually once I select the creature. There we go. So Mormont has had his 8 hit points. I also give me just a second here. I need to remove something here real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mormont, you are up as this creature, and don't forget if you end your turn in the space, you actually should begin your turn. Never mind. Sorry, I lied.
You can attack before you leave. You get your critical bonus because he's flanked.
And Mormont has a nat 20 as well. However you want to do it. You have
I mean,
bonus.
if you disrupt his concentration, he no longer has that.
Yes, 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 yes.
As your arrow just evaporates and shatters against the armor that it is wearing beneath its tattered clothing. By the way, I should give you guys a look at this and see.
20.
Yes, I will burn that 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage, and it is a. Make sure you do it as a crit.
Yep.
For anybody that's looking. Oh, there you go. 17 hit points of damage to it. As it makes its saving throw for concentration. As the spell remains, but the damage is done.
Yes, end of turn.
All right, Forge, Flint Fire, you are up.
Oh boy.
Anybody should do a wisdom saving throw.
Do I got to do my wisdom save throw now? Or
At the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, so you need to give a wisdom save. Natural 20. As
Yeah.
you easily pass, so you only take half damage.
Great.
I just got to figure out where the damaged one is. That's there. Where is my? All right, I'm just going to roll the here because it's not doesn't let me.
So, is it only enemies that take damage, or does anybody with this field?
No, it can. It is anybody in the zone. However, at the casting of the spell, the caster can say, "I want you not to be affected."
Okay.
Which is stupid, I think, but oh well. All right, so 14, so 7 hit points of damage to Forge, who puts him down to 2. All right, Forge, you're up.
Oh, yay. Well, let's just try to hit him first and then get the fuck out of Dodge.
Nice. I am going to reduce that to a nat 1. I'm going to use one of my nat 1s and make that hit a nat 1. So you have missed.
It's the death.
Let's see. 20. 30.
All right, hang on a sec. As you go away, I need you back here so I can attack you.
Here for it.
As you go to leave, it rakes one of its. I don't need to place a measure template. This is really irritating. Attack. Oh, what the hell? I'm just going to roll. His attack with his strength is a +2. It doesn't. It's weird how they've got this NPC sheet. He doesn't have any weapons or stuff, but he has a melee attack of his claws, but they don't have the claws on here. So I have to roll here with a +2. A 6. He misses Forge. So Forge, go ahead and put yourself back wherever you were going. All right. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Sambo.
I'm going to go get help, guys. Bye.
As the zombie takes target at Gage.
No.
What? Oh, I was wondering what the heck, because it still thinks I'm attacking. Mrs. Gage, as opposed to Mr. Gage. Back to the top of the order. Gage, you are up. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 10. Because he's got a low DC.
I still have a natural 20 because someone gave a bunch, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, please. Thank
All
you.
right. As you save,
I
As
don't
you-
want to kill Gage off.
as you save, but you still suffer half damage.
Yeah, I'm aware.
7 hit points of damage to Gage, leaving him at 12.
Bright side, if you kill Gage off, you can make a new character.
I'm trying to not kill off Gage.
All right.
Well, in this situation, there's only one good thing to do here.
Sacrifice yourself like a true hero.
Kill Gage off.
You moved out of range of the zombie, so it does get an attack on you, by the way. You moved 5 feet to it.
That's fine. It's not going to stop me.
All right. So the zombie is going to attack.
Get him.
As the zombie misses. Anyway, go ahead, Gage, with your true strike. Oops. 9 misses.
Sure, we should have that 20 now.
I most certainly do.
All right.
But that would have chunked me good for a natural 1 save.
You can move out of his attack space because he's already attacked at Flint Forge.
All right. Yeah, you can leave because he's already used his
yeah,
reaction.
That's right.
25 though.
Oh, whoops.
All right. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Edelbrock,
That's
you
it.
are up.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with the witch bolt.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
I assume he's still up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna apply the necro damage no more because it is undead.
Okay. "17 misses as it hits, and it just seems like it doesn't affect it whatsoever. Is that it for you?
You know what? Screw it.
Let's see.
5
Oh,
necro.
sorry, 5 necro. Sorry, thank you. Okay, I was wondering what that was. All right. Let's see. What have I got to do here? Oops.
Oh, did you make his concentration save?
Yeah, he already made the one, but now I got to make the other one. As he made his second one as well. Okay. Let's see now. As eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So he's not going after Edelbrock too far. So let me do 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6.
Well, there's 2 more down here to the south.
1 to
There's
2,
more.
3 to 4. As he comes, as he moves toward Gage, and as he moves, the things come in with him, and he reaches his hand out, and oops. That's weird. Why did it take away? I don't understand. I'm baffled. Why did it take away the... All right, anyway, he reaches out and he slams his hand into you, and you can feel this jolt of energy as if he's trying to suck the life force out of you. But fortunately, you managed to fend it off with your willpower. Mormont. Hang on a sec. I'm going to recast this. I don't know why it took it off.
Hmm?
I'm going to see how long it it's supposed to last. Really quick. Yeah, it's supposed to last 10 minutes. I don't know why, but oh, that's why. Okay, that was my fault. Never mind. That was supposed to happen. Okay. So he missed.
How you do a concentration spell?
Yeah, I didn't realize this. What I was casting was another concentration spell, but that's fine. Mormont, you're up. That was my fault because I never play wizards and I never pay attention.
Oh, hey, by the way, I don't know how much hex damage I've did, but it's concentration as well. So I can have that going with my witch bolt.
Wouldn't that be applied to the weapon, to the attack itself as part of it?
What the hex?
If I recall, the damage from hex is applied to the attack.
Yeah,
itself,
no, we're
not
not. I think what he's talking about is the hex is a concentration spell, and he took damage. Right? Is that what we're saying?
Oh.
No, my hex is a concentration, but so is my witch bolt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So you can't have them both. That's interesting. Maybe that's why the witch bolt went away. Which one do you want? Which one do you want to keep?
Witch bolt is the one I'd rather have.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's weird that it lets you have them both on there. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
I have to check that out. Anyway.
So, but what I was saying though is I don't have a log of all the damage, so I don't know how much hex damage.
Nah, don't even worry about it, dude. That's fine. It's not like it's in the long run. It doesn't really matter, does it? Did you just run past him? Is that what we're doing?
I did. I attacked, and I missed, so I disengaged.
Gotcha.
And now I'm with the dwarf.
Gotcha. Okay. As you guys see on the other side, the caves on the other side, or the tunnel on the other side, is more natural limestone type cave. And right about where you're at, Mormont, there's water kind of lapping up. And in this place, you can see that the water is more moving, like a natural ocean kind of current, like water washing up against rocks and sloshing back, causing little white cap foam at the end right here. But we'll get to that later as we move on to Forge Flintfire. You are up.
Alrighty. Transferring my cantrips back to a first level spell, is that an action or a bonus action or?
That is an action.
Well, first things first then. Let's see. Look at myself. My last one here. And roll a 1. Yes.
Roll it.
Dice.
Roll a d8. Roll a d8.
Let's see.
The plain d8, because we re-roll ones on our healing.
Trying to, but it won't seem to let me on this dice. Let me try this. There we go.
All right, you get 4 more. So so let me do this first, and you get 4 more. So you're at 11.
Alrighty. That's a little bit better.
All right, is that it for you?
Now then I'm just going to stand behind my goblin friend.
All right, just so you know, you are now standing in water that's about thigh deep for you.
Alrighty.
Just so we're aware. All right. As far as a zombie can go. Gage, you are up.
Bring around the Havaka.
He moves over here. He looks behind him.
See, doorways are your friend.
They are.
People.
I will take the attack of opportunity to step through here.
Okay. Just going to do it this way because this thing never plays nice.
Has he already attacked?
No.
No, he hasn't.
No. As I rolled a 9, as I missed.
And I close the door.
Okay.
I watched the door incident.
Edelbrock, you're up.
The Warham's group.
Poor Elbrock's on the other side of the door.
All right. 5 hit points to it.
Oh.
Does it show any signs of being bloodied?
Hey,
Um,
has anyone else here?
Hang on a sec. I need a Constitution save, right?
Yes. Yeah, but if that spell he did on Gage was a line of sight, he lost line of sight anyway.
No, it's not. It's actually a touch. So he didn't. It's showing it on there, but it's not like actually an effect with him because Gage made his saving throw. But
He just never even hit me.
yeah. But anyway, so as your Eldritch Blast,
It's okay, I'm going to use one of my
one of your
inspirations.
advantages. Okay, you have one left. Go ahead and re-roll. That misses as well.
18 doesn't hit?
18 does
Jesus.
not. It's got an armor class 20.
Jesus. All right, well, that's all I can do.
All right. You do have one more, just so you know.
Yep.
All right. All right. As I am going back to this, because this is his last spell slot of this level.
Now, does that work through the door?
Let me see.
I don't believe so, because if I recall,
Hang on,
there's like
hang
things
on.
that fly around.
It says you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are this or that, you get these. If you're that or the other thing, you get the others. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected. So the creatures I can see can be unaffected. An unaffected creature, whatever. It doesn't say anything about whether or not it goes through doors, walls, or anything being protected or having to have line of sight. The only line of sight it tells me is creatures that I want to say, no, this does not affect you. So this does go through the door as, oops, why does it not let me? As it moves to the door, opens the door, and smiles.
Oh. Can it cast that and take an action at the same time?
It's not taking an action, it's just moving. Opening a door is like it's a utility, right? I don't think. Well, I mean, we can go that route.
That's why
I'll buy that.
closed the door. That's why I closed the door. I was 100% intending to play action games.
That's fine. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. As we go there, as it's at the door now, and you can see as suddenly these demonic, fiendish-looking things come floating through the door again. Mormont.
Which door open so I could shoot it?
Okay.
Door is open.
It's not open right now.
No, I did not open it because I will play the action game with opening doors. That's a fair assessment. I'll go with that.
Has anyone else here seen Rock Grind Season 1?
No, let's get through this, but then we can talk all about it.
Secure my weapons and dive into the water
Okay.
And then I'll use the rest of my bonus dash
Okay.
to.
Yep. So the water where you're at is actually only about maybe 2.5 feet deep. So I don't know. I forget how
Okay.
tall you are. So you can kind
Yeah,
of
like
swim
3
and
feet.
yeah. So it's like right up to your chin where you're at, and you can see these other tunnels leading out in different directions. All right.
So normal movement or half movement?
So I always go with you're going to be going half movement
Okay.
unless you are proficient in athletics, and then I allow you to have your swim speed equal to your normal movement speed.
Hey, I am proficient in athletics.
So then if you wanted to swim, you could swim at 30 feet, but if you just want to walk on your tippy toes or whatever, then it's half movement.
I'll breaststroke, but I'll only go the
But it
30
will,
feet.
well, I was going to say, but it does require athletics checks to make sure that you're able to continue to swim, or if you get tired and drown or whatever the case may be. We'll talk about that when we get to your turn again.
Okay. Well, I just moved half movement.
Yep.
Chesty.
Roger that. Forge flint fire. Thou art up, sir, as you see Gage close the door behind him, and shortly, a split second thereafter, suddenly you watch as those demonic things come circling back around that you recall did some serious damage to you before.
Well, I'm going to use my action to change cantrips into one spell level for me.
Okay. Okay.
Then I'm going to move away from those spirit things again. And you said through the water is like half movement?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to get 15 feet then.
Yep. All right.
There we go.
And I want to double check something here real quick as well, just to make sure. Yep. All right. As you guys are in there, as I said, the water here is kind of rushing in and rushing out and slapping against you. It's like standing in a riptide almost. Suddenly it gets shallow and then whoosh, it comes flashing back up against you guys. And so while you are in the water, at the start of your turn, I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw or be knocked off of your feet prone and slammed into the rocks of this natural cavern. Shouldn't be too bad. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but potential damage is there. Is that it for you, Forge?
That is it for me.
All right. As the zombie, seeing nobody else to do anything, just wanders his way out of the way. Back to the top of the order. Gage, I need a wisdom saving throw, DC 10 from you, please. As you fail. Oh my God, seriously. 15 hit points of damage to Gage as Gage drops to the ground. Unconscious.
Nicer.
Edelbrock.
I want to make it clear, by the way, gentlemen, you have exactly 3 turns to get him to either stop that spell or move away.
All right, so you did 6 damage to him, so that leaves him this. And let me roll my concentration saving throw, and I passed. And next, I'm assuming, is your... Sacred Flame. I love it. Let me do this. Dexterity saving throw. As he failed his dexterity saving throw. Nice. That hits.
Is that time?
And he barely made his saving throw. He made an 11 as opposed to a 10.
Damn.
All right, is that it for you?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm the only one that's going to fight this thing.
As the door opens and it takes aim at Gage. And he gets a +2 on his attack.
I thought action economy opened the door.
Good point. You guys keep reminding me. I'm going to have to look that one up. I always thought it was a utility action where it's just sort of a...
I mean,
and
it might be.
That's all right. I'm going to go with what we've been going with. Thank you for reminding me. But he has opened the door. Mormont, you are up. I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw to avoid being knocked prone and slammed into the rocks.
All right. It's not clicking. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, saving throw.
Is using a potion a bonus action or action?
So here is what I say for that. I allow partial drinks to be a bonus action, but if you do the full quaffing of the potion, it's a full action. So if you have a healing potion, let's say that you can do 3 separate drinks on to get a third each time, you can sip a third as a bonus action. But if you use the entire potion, it is a full action. All right. Did you roll? Sorry, I missed. Well,
Yes,
24,
24.
yeah. Yes, as you are able to now, if you want to swim your normal movement, I am going to need a DC 14 athletics check. Otherwise, you're only with half movement.
I'm going to take a step over and get on my tippy toes and do an overhead bow shot. Trying to help Gage.
Okay.
Try to lace one in there
Okay, I will allow that.
before I run.
Okay. Oh, as you hit. Eight hit points of damage. Hey, guess how many hit points this thing had left, Mormont?
I hope 8.
Exactly 8.
Fine.
Exactly 8. And I can even take a screenshot and prove it to you. He's got 8. As you take him down, as he fails his save, and not only that, you manage to take down the wicked thing, whatever the hell it was, as it drops to the ground, dead. Undead again. Forge. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and do your movement. I need a DC 14 athletics check to swim your normal movement, unless you want to work your way back to where it was because it's dead.
Yeah,
Well, I got a question on that. Being a sailor and a very sturdy dwarf, do I
Mhm.
get advantage on that save?
On which save?
From being knocked over in the water.
No, it's just going to be a regular. I know you're sturdy and you're like a rock, but it's still in here. The water is very tide poolish, right? As it pulls out and swims back and stuff. Yeah. So
Not a problem. I was moving back anyways. I was going to come over and heal Gage.
okay, that's fine.
that's it for me.
All right, as you guys
Cast my spell.
are now out of combat.
Are we? There's still a zombie floating around.
There's one floating around, but he left combat, so it's totally up to you if you want to go after him or you want to just clean this up first or whatever you want to do.
I got 8 hit points. I don't care about the zombie.
Okay. You can see that it has begun to move away, but I'm going to go ahead and end the combat here.
I'm gonna poke this thing. Make sure it's dead.
Oh.
Did it give Gage his 8 hit points?
Yeah.
No, it did not, but I put
yes.
it on him.
Oh,
Okay.
then no wonder you got 16 because I just added 8. I just applied to it. Anytime you guys cast a spell that does something to somebody, the DM has to apply it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So that's why it didn't apply it to you. As you guys work your way back, you can see this undead, unholy thing, whatever it was,
Search
in
it.
its. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Can you?
So you do an investigation on this thing, and you see that well, first, it doesn't really have anything worth anything. The armor that it has is it's good armor, but it's all dilapidated, rusted, and falling apart. But you can tell that whatever this thing was in life, it was some sort of a cleric of some kind. Whatever deity it avowed to, you don't know, because under the holy, you could see that it has vestments on that a priest would wear. You can see that the armor that it's wearing had some sort of scribings or inscriptions, but they were like ripped off, like somebody's like hated them so much they were literally torn off of the armor. So what deity it was, you can't be sure, but from the coloring of the vestments and whatnot, some sort of a sea god. So it's quite possible Procan, Osbrum, Zerbo, one of those that are typically worshipped here in Sasserine. However, you do also note that this undead creature, its armor and clothing are ancient. It's really old, probably 100 years maybe, but extremely old nonetheless. Give me, so Gage, what you found is what I just said. It's kind of a...
Yeah, I get nothing new from that.
Yeah,
I'm
nothing
aware
new.
of
Yep, but somebody go ahead and give me a history check, or somebody besides Gage want to give a religion check.
I'll
There
do
we
the
go.
religion.
Okay. So, Edelbrock, you have heard of things...
Loaded dice.
Yeah, it's Gage's. I mean, Edelbrock's dice was in the way; it knocked yours off. Edelbrock, you have heard in your travelings of priests that something happened to them that was so horrific that they lost their faith and gave their faith away, and they were then cursed by their gods to forever be undead. These creatures were called Hoikavas, and you had heard of them, and you know the general about them, but you know that they retain a lot of their powers that they had in life, carrying it into undeath, which is why this undead was able to cast spells and whatnot. So this is literally an undead creature, but it still retained the ability for spell casting and other such things that it may have been able to do in life. But count yourselves fortunate to have survived its wrath, because from what you understood, those who have gone against them rarely come out.
It's my power that killed it.
Come out of the water, you see the two sea spawns coming out sheepishly, shyly, looking around to make sure that everything's okay. But as you search this thing, it doesn't seem to have anything of value on it. Even its blade and whatnot that it was carrying is rusted and no good.
Gage sits up. Oh.
I am going to, the last thing that we're going to do tonight is I'm going to read the description of these caves, just so you know, and then that's where we'll end our game tonight. So you guys can heal and do whatever. The muffled sloshing heard on the other side of this door grows louder as you guys move down it, and it opens into a vast natural sea cave. The air here is colder, heavy with salt and the stink of wet stone. Waves surge and recoil through the cavern in slow rhythmic pulses, each crash echoing through the darkness like thunder. The cave itself twists westward into shadow, its walls polished smooth by centuries of relentless tides. A slope of damp sand descends from the doorway toward the black water below, crisscrossed by strange grooves and drag marks that vanish beneath the surf. Clusters of purple and blood-red sea urchins cling to the lower walls and the nest of shallow depressions along the ground. Their wet spines glisten in a dim light like scattered gemstones, beautiful at first glance until the water shifts and reveals dozens of more hidden beneath the surface. The tide churns violently here. Water surges against the cavern walls with sudden force before retreating again with sucking, gurgling sounds. Every so often, the current pulls hard enough to make the entire cavern seem like it's actually breathing. Something pale moves beneath dark water in the western pool. Perhaps it is only foam. Perhaps it is not. From somewhere deep below comes a faint, grinding scrape of stone against stone, followed by silence. And as I said, that is where we will end tonight's game. Next week, or the week after, I'm not 100% sure if we're going to play this game or I'm going to want to finish our dwarves game. I have to see. My penchant, if you guys are okay, would be to finish the dwarves game because that's only supposed to be a single episode. So it may be a few weeks, but if you guys want to play next session, we can. I will say this, Hakon is going to be dropped from the game, so it's just going to be you four to the end of this arc. So it's just going to be the four of you, so balance your resources well now that you've lost a tank. But anyway, let us move to the next phase of this game where we're going to find somebody that